Late Night Grin. Also, what does that name mean?
We're here, folks, and fittingly, we're experiencing the wrath of Dwayne because in this business, plans are always changing, right? I think there's a lot of people have learned that as of late. I think we learned that tonight, so we've got some business to discuss.
I was going to do the embassy thing to open up tonight, and now that Dwayne's back, I guess I got to start with one of these.
I gotta be honest, dude. Because of just the mood right now, I thought you were doing Jacob's solo thing.
Oh,
you're praying to Solo Sikoa, which you do a lot, to be fair, Alex. You do that a lot. So
yeah. I'm the one in the Grin Grappler lineup that does that,
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's you and Bob occasionally, but nonetheless, all-star lineup, as you can see. We are here to draft. We battle for the greatest Ring of Honor roster possible all time. I mean, what an incredible selection of talent available to us this evening, and that will be our lead topic as intended. However, it does only make sense, especially when you can get a Jackie Crosby appearance here on a Friday night to make some magic, to make things happen, and to discuss Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, of course. But first, let's meet our team here. Buster, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good. I'm a little unsettled. A bit of a pit in my stomach, maybe.
You and everyone else.
Yeah. I'm good, though. I mean, I don't... Is Cody Rhodes going to sell his soul? Who knows, guys? You know what I mean? I'm a little scared. My baby face.
It is Las Vegas, man. People have sold a lot more there.
Yeah, I mean, in fear of getting ahead of us, he seemed very much like he was intrigued by this possibility. He seemed, I don't know. I feel like he could have just thrown sharp. I don't know.
I want him to do it.
He might. I mean, I doubt it. But I
want to see what
anything's possible. Yeah. Nonetheless, Khalid, you are not here to discuss Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I've been told by Brainbuster you've prepared extensively. Ring of Honor draft, brother. How you feeling?
When Brain told me about this, I was super excited because ROH. I mean, who doesn't like ROH? But now I've received news that a young man is about to sell his soul, apparently, to The Rock, which is that is some scary news. That is some scary news. Prayers to his family. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, I'm ready to get to this draft.
Absolutely. And indeed, that will be our main event this evening. Speaking of main event, you can't run a main event without Manny the Hooper. Manny, how are you feeling, brother?
Oh, you gotta be shitting me, bro.
Huh? Fair enough.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say, like, everything was going smoothly until you said my name, and then my Wi-Fi cut out on me.
Okay, you're back. How are you, Manny?
As you guys can see, I'm not really in the best of moods.
Yeah.
My day's been horrible. The only thing I'm gonna say about my day is I called my manager a motherfucker today.
Can I say
and then
look at Dwayne. He's announcing the new iPhone.
Wait.
No shot.
Manny cut out on me. And I thought he said, my wife cut out on me. And because I've been gone for so long, I was like, oh shit, Manny got married?
That would be. You haven't been gone that long, Jack. But yes, Manny, I appreciate you being here tonight. You have had a tough day, but
yeah,
you lost your big board, right?
Yeah, I still have a job. It's just my manager deals with the worse stuff than what I told him. I called him something else, but I just said motherfucker because I don't think I can say what I said to him on here. And and then my brother, I had my big board written down of all the names. My brother never cleans my room, but the one day he decides to do it, He thought it was with my fucking big board. So
What do you mean? What do you mean your brother cleans your room?
Because I had personal staff.
No, because my brother uses my computer sometimes, and I had my papers written all over with names.
Okay.
And so he never cleans my room. He leaves it a mess, but he left it like when I got home. He left his mess in my room, but threw away everything that was mine.
Right.
So now I'm panicking, trying to write names down on a piece of paper right now.
Man, in Manny's pocket, he's got a Tyler Black no matter what gimmick. Screwed up, ready to go.
Like on his early draft, fucking Manny had like easy money and super crazy and all these like, here we go.
Tyler Black was number 3 on the board.
I'm sure he was. I'm surprised he wasn't 1. I think you're going to get him tonight. I just got a feeling. Jackie Crosby, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good. I'm good after tonight. I'm good.
Here comes Samana.
I think I am too. Alex, you're locked in on this presser. Has anything happened so far? And how are you also, brother?
I'm glad to be here. I'm very excited. So for those who follow me on social media,
look at him with the glasses. Sorry.
No, it's a sight to behold. He looks like he's announcing Phase 6 of the MCU. Like, but
is he doing that? Is he doing that just to announce his Martin Scorsese movie?
He's got the pinky ring, dude. If that Marty thing's true, holy shit, that's and if it is true, and Emily Blunt's in another movie with The Rock, I think it's fair at this point to just say it's Shawn Michaels and Sonny in '96. But anyway, for those who follow me on social media, I woke up on Saturday like staring death in the face, and I had a severe case of strep throat that I've been battling all week. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, one of the things that like pushed me on besides antibiotics was like, motherfucker, I got a Ring of Honor draft on Friday I got to get to. So I woke up today feeling the best I have all week, not quite back to 100%, and as you sound like I'm gargling marbles over here, but I'm excited to be here. I got a plate of real food for the first time all week, and rocking the Bullet Club zip up hoodie, in honor of tonight.
Wow, wonderful stuff! A tribute to the fallen machine gun here on the program.
The fallen switchblade as well.
Yeah.
What happened to
and another guy who fell that was in that group. But anyway, you'll get to him later. Jake here says in a super chat, we've got a bunch of stuff to get to in the chat. We're going to go with that here first while Dwayne he's doing some very sort of presidential gestures as he talks about wrestling. I don't have the sound, but very presidential. he's telling stories. Jake says, right on cue, Skirl available, Alex drafting Dangerous Night. Alex, any official comment before we get started tonight? Because that is a big kind of looming cloud over the program.
I don't know if I want to whoop whoop now or later. We'll see.
Okay. All right. I'm glad to see that cloud is going to be staying with us tonight. All right, wonderful. Thank you, Jake. Matt C. Shoot, not familiar with this fella, but he's been a member for 5 months. He says, I want you all to know that when Alex doesn't... Jesus, man. When Alex doesn't pick the Umbrella Man, it's because he's gone woke and is lying to himself. All right, there you go, Matt C. Shoot, having his say. Modest King has been a member for a month. Hope you've enjoyed the Grins, brother. He says, I want everyone to know that the final boss wants you to pick Xavier up high in the draft. I think he'll get taken tonight.
I respect that.
He should.
There's 100 slots, right? He should go.
Yeah.
I think Xavier will go. Yeah, should go. Thank you, Modest King. Novi, been a member for 5 months. I've heard of this guy. Buster, is it that kid you're carrying all the time?
He's a piece of shit.
Okay, got you. He says ASAP Hooper got the not guilty verdict after Valentine's Day. Let's fucking go. What does this mean, man? Is this part of your advice on the Valentine's special?
No, this happened the day that Joe, happened to delete our special podcast for the tier podcast. We record that show the day ASAP Rocky got not guilty, so that's why my name was that day.
Got you. And you told me that was a good thing I lost that file, right? Because
I made fun of Bray Wyatt and some other stuff. Made fun, compared gnomes to Mexicans. It was just long.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Novi. Matt also sent a super chat and said, "Hello, Jack Crosby. Could you share your Come on, man. Can she have also Tessa Blanchard's upcoming NXT appearance? Dude, she teamed with Cora Jade tonight. It's kind of crazy.
Did
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Wait.
coming. They're tested. Oh, they keep just
Oh,
they're dipping it in.
Jesus, dude.
I know I sound really naive here, but I feel like they would have just said, like, just keep our guys away from Tessa. Just for the sake of PR, you know? But
Well,
I guess not.
it's a inherently racist company. So
Yeah.
Well, I just...
At the end of the day, though, eventually Charlotte's gonna go let her in. And
All right. Well, now let's calm down because I need the political machinations of a Charlotte Flair versus Tessa Blanchard to unfold in front of me.
Double count out.
here's the thing, though. I think Charlotte would work with her.
Oh, she
I
definitely
think
would. They're
that's like
friends.
one person on this planet
Yeah.
that Charlotte would go tit for tat with.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Which
you're
is-
right. It would be a double count out. They'd be brawling, but Charlotte
Yeah.
needed to save face. So when it was 9, Charlotte would try to run back to the ring to jump in right before the 10. You know. Well,
Yeah.
Charlotte's gonna get her into that company. Don't worry.
well,
Oh, don't worry, he says. Thanks, Jack. Very reassuring. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I mean, as bad as Tessa Blanchard is, I think they have some other stuff they need to cover first before they worry about that.
there.
Funny stuff. Says he isn't just chasing anyone's presence, he isn't chasing love foundation. The Rock is chasing Cody Rhodes and his radiant soul. Some fascinating undertones this evening, boys. It has to be said. Only exacerbated when Cody appeared to start crying at one point. He was so moved by the whole thing. It was very strange. Again, we'll get into all of this in a moment. Thank you, Funny Stuff. Hope you enjoy the show, brother. Appreciate the super chat. Harjiv says, been a member for 5 months and says, looking forward to LNG Gold Discord. All conversations will be recorded.
No.
Yeah, there's yes.
The thing about that Discord, man, I just found out that I was a mod.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is to protect Manny's innocence. We're going to make a new LNG Gold Discord so Manny can continue to do what Manny does on the old school Discord for the people that are there. That's what we're going to do. But there will be no... you can record anything because nothing will be interesting will be said. Right, Buster?
Yeah, well, I'm going to say no to recording things, please. I don't
Do
know
not
what I'm gonna say
aggregate?
on Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens
Alright.
for sure.
When it's Contrarian Alex's night on when he takes over the Discord and runs wild.
The last thing I need is the stuff I talk about at 12
Yeah,
o'clock
exactly.
at night in the morning being put out there.
Y'all let me on there
Explain.
like 12 a.m. I just tell you all of the fucking tea from the 2007 to 2014 Texas wrestling scene. I'll tell you all about Wrestle Circus, man. You guys will hear it all.
People just
Alex, I miss Wrestle Circus so much.
I don't, but yeah.
Come on.
people flee in the voice chat as Alex tells tales about like Shawn Hernandez and
I got some good first-hand stories about fucking hot stuff, man.
I'm sure, yeah. He's eligible tonight, right?
Oh, he
He's
definitely is.
eligible.
He's
Yeah.
eligible from his 2002 run and also the LAX run in 2007 or 8.
When they're television stars. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Harjiv, brother. I hope you've enjoyed the grins thus far. And Cal has asked, and pretty fairly, I think, has asked, gnomes to what? And Manny, I believe this is addressed to you, mate. Any response?
I just compared them to Mexicans. I said they were mischievous.
I feel like you had a few options you could take there, and you went pretty direct with that. So, all right.
That was insane.
Just if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, look up Mexican gnomes on YouTube. You see kids playing with a soccer ball, and you see a gnome run across the hallway. So
Gorilla Monsoon would not have said something like that in 1985. That is insane.
Yeah. It's amazing. The last thing Manny said before that was, like, imagine if it were recorded things I said on Discord, and that was his next punch, you know? Just a prolific knockout artist. It's really hard to know what... I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to say to that, really, right? Buster, anything?
No,
Probably not.
nothing.
Thank you, Cal.
Even think of anything witty.
Thank you, Cal. Sorry, Cal. Okay, so let's get into it. Dwayne is gesturing. He's talking. Tonight on SmackDown, The Rock emerged and was really, really weird again. And I think it was clear by the end of the segment what was being achieved, what they were trying to achieve with the the idea that he wants Cody to sort of be a corporate champion of sorts. But the route taken, Jack Crosby, was unlike almost anyone I've ever seen. I mean, he really was going in every which direction. It was an adventure, Jack. What did you make of it?
I loved it. I loved every single second of this nonsense because that's what it was. Nonsense. And no one is better at making nonsense great than Dwayne. Like, I look at this guy with fucking hand gestures right now. Like, literally in this. God, he rules. I think, I really, I do believe, maybe not yesterday specifically, but just recently, but it might have been yesterday. I think this motherfucker did just go, I want to be involved in WrestleMania. So we're going to have to figure it out. And because that whole segment tonight to me was nothing more than filler. Like, we expected him to come out and challenge Cody to WrestleMania or what. He didn't do any of that. It was just this weird, I want your soul type stuff.
Definitely weird.
I disagree that it was some random thing. And trust me, I'm already giving Dwayne way too much credit. But there's been this. So there's 2 segments from last year that, like, I don't know. Dwayne is a good actor. See Pain and Gain for further evidence. But it was that one where Roman told him to acknowledge him. And he stood there in front of him, and it looked like something broke in his brain when he said, Roman Reigns, I acknowledge you as my tribal chief. Because I remember watching that shit live, and I'm not the person to call wrestling cinema, but I was like, holy shit. And then I loved the segment he and Cody had the night after 40 when it was so weird, and Dwayne look, it's WWF, so they could tell you, this was all planned the entire time. But with this particular thing of this slow thing of him losing his mind, I could believe it. It's
Cody, you mean?
No, Dwayne. He's just going insane. He's he came back and expected this hero's welcome, and it didn't quite happen that way. And since then, he's just started losing his shit. And
well, that's a good point, Alex. And I don't mean to interrupt you, but
no, go for it, man.
Tonight, and one of the things I saw, he's doing this thing where he's babyface Rock, but then he instantly can go to the final boss, the fucking badass. So he doesn't. It's like his brain, he doesn't know which way to go.
He's schizophrenic.
I just don't. Firstly, hello, Confirm Shoot. Are you okay? Why are you here?
I had a question about the draft.
Okay, before you ask
you guys are done
before
jerking
you ask
off to the Rock.
Before you ask the question,
hold
can I ask
on.
you a
I
favor?
already said he was giving him too much credit. All right.
Please be prepared to leave the stream over ending the video, Matt.
I'm not on my phone. You're fine.
Okay, good. Because I remember the last time you came with that photo. All right. I fear we're giving, so Alex is concerned, Dwayne a lot of credit. And I think he's actually just completely lost his mind, to be honest with you.
Cool.
Which is not, from an entertainment point of view, is not necessarily a negative thing, right? But he was, the way he switched personality in tonight's segment was legitimately like he was sort of doing some sort of fiend cosplay. He was sort of switching. It was outrageous. And the part of the segment that didn't make sense to me, and this is why I'm the low man among us three, and Buster, I'm intrigued what you thought. I didn't think Cody's reaction made any sense. Why was Cody so startled and why didn't he just let me shut the fuck up, dude? Why was he so rattled by it? He was crying and shit. It was weird.
He just seems scared.
Yeah, tell him to shut up, man.
It felt like he was legitimately he felt trapped in a corner. He had no choice but to listen to what he was saying and accept. It was so weird.
Yeah.
And again, here's my rebuttal to that is that Cody has been losing his mind lately at the same time.
True. True.
Yeah, I guess.
The biggest thing is like with this whole me piecing together the story of The Rock losing his mind is ignoring the biggest part of the story. I'm piecing together these 3, different segments without this huge chunk in the middle where he did that shit on the Netflix Raw and then got extremely gotten to by the internet and went on NXT the next night. It was like,
Right.
oh yeah, you don't question The Rock. I'm The Rock, And so it's
No, I think, to your point, I think it is all there, what you're describing. I do think that is the story he's intending to tell, that he's like this really insecure, the thing about his Instagram followers was pretty on the nose, right? So
the problem is, though, him trying to portray, this really insecure, megastar is, I'm not sure that's too far off from the mark. So we don't know, like, really what's going on.
Which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
It's a good thing on some level, but the concern would be, does anyone else know where he's going?
I hope
Because you
not.
get the sense sometimes that no one has any idea where he's going other than him, and that, I think, eventually will be very problematic. I sense.
Yeah, and that's the part where it goes from us like trying to figure out and enjoy like this thing on TV to a level above where we're like, yeah, that's kind of fucking beast. Not gonna lie, he's just so far off his rocker.
You know what is kind of funny though is I have this press conference in my screen here.
Oh yeah, he's still talking.
He looks and the whole thing. He looks like a much better representative for this company at a press conference than the other fucking goofball.
Well, that's not hard.
Yeah.
No, I mean like you're fucking miles
Christ,
above.
man. Like, talk about clearing a low bar. What the fuck, man? We could send Manny to that press conference and he'd do a better job than fucking Paul Levesque. That
Hey, man,
stupid ass
what the
motherfucker. Like, I'm tired of this racist piece of shit getting propped up. The bro doesn't know what he's doing, man.
Kill him.
Yeah, man. I was just trying to, wait for the draft.
Not you, Manny. Well, maybe you actually. Never mind. All right.
He goes,
Yeah,
whoa.
he doesn't have time, but they should really find a way for Dwayne to go out here and do this after those big shows at least, and tell Paul to go fucking sit in the
I
corner.
don't know, man.
Someone at the next
He's a-
press conference asked Paul what he thinks of gnomes.
Yeah, good call. Then we'll really get a good gauge on where he's at on the Manny scale, right?
I mean,
Okay.
you saw what he did with Roddy Strong.
Okay. All right. Now listen. Wait, what?
Okay, what? All right, let's
Wait.
calm all the way down. That was
This-
uncalled for.
That was a little much, yeah. That was, in multiple ways, that was offensive. Okay, so what is happening at the Elimination Chamber?
Well, you see, Joe, there's this cage and there's 4 pods.
Well,
Two
no, I
guys
understand.
are-
But Contrarian Alex, my tough 20 brethren, what? How does Cody and Rock? How do we get to WrestleMania? Because the Chamber match has to face the winner, has to face Cody. So is Dwayne going to add Cody to the Chamber and make him defend the belt on the night? Is Dwayne going to add himself to the Chamber?
Can you imagine Dwayne in the chamber?
What if Dwayne has a special pod above the ring?
Hey,
The
Joe,
final pod.
Wait, 1 second. Can we get right back? Okay, Alex, Joe, have you been listening to what he's actually saying?
No.
All right, listen to me. 1 second. I just looked on Twitter, and I saw like 5 tweets already. He talked about how he considered seriously joining Pride to fight.
Oh, man.
Dude, this guy, I'm
Guys,
telling you, man,
I love him so much.
this guy, he's psychotic, dude.
Yeah,
He is a psychopath. I love him.
He's gonna kill someone, you know that, right? And we're gonna all be guilty. We encourage this.
I love him.
depends on who it is, Joe.
True.
Can you imagine?
Have a good night, guys.
Oh dear. There we go. What was his question though? We never
I
know
don't
his
know.
question
I
about the
saw
job.
a bunch of people say Pride, and he did. He talked about how he seriously considered fighting in Pride at one time.
I mean, that's not the first time he told the story.
He's doing what?
Yeah, but now he's on there and he just keeps doing it.
Oh,
He told it. He
shit.
told it on Rogan.
This is bad.
Not a,
That's spooky. Are they going to do a thing where he's like the Vince to Cody's Austin?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's Phil. See, I think Jenny, as usual, is on the money here. I feel like I'm enabling a future dictator by continuing to watch SmackDown. I agree. I think we're going to regret all of this. Like, I think we're glorifying something that's going to take a dark turn here sooner than later, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about any of this. Okay, we have some super chats here. A great friend, Grant, says, "Hi guys, just joining after recovering from the Dwayne segment. I think he wants Cody Rhodes to hold him and sing him lullabies at night." Godly. It was very, I mean, again, the undertones was just, it was very strange. He was circling him.
Yeah.
Fascinating. And Cody was so sort of, like, I haven't got the word in my vocabulary.
I mean, I tweeted about it, but it was very like Anton Chigurh. You know what I mean? It was scary.
Oh, Dwayne telling Cody, "Can you stand still for just a second?" I loved Cody's reaction to when The Rock was like, "Show our mamas together," and Cody's like, "Why the fuck are we doing this?" I really like that part of it.
Yeah, that was the energy I wanted more from Cody, of just kind of like, this guy's an asshole, you know. It seems silly to me that Cody legitimately believed this guy was his friend. Like, have you seen him talk? Have you heard him talk? You looked at this guy? He's a lunatic. Wrestling Overtime's been a move for 3 months. Says Cody felt like Michael Cole with Heidenreich. It was so.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Damn. Neither man eligible for the Ring of Honor draft, by the way. Should note.
I don't
Damn.
No, you have to think about it with Ring of Honor, right? Like, did Cornette bring him in? You know. Grant says, "You don't get it. It's Notting Hill where a big celebrity stops by a small town and falls in love with a charming young man and wants his..." Look, I mean, I'm for all theories with this. I'm not saying anyone's wrong. Maybe so. Anything's possible. Thank you, Grant. Ibrahim and Niang, never heard of this guy. Between Punk's segment and this, what kind of champ do you want to be, Cody? Is the recent theme of the reign opens up development for an ace that was plateauing. So yeah, the idea is that he's having internal, dialogue. He's questioning himself internally and what he's made of as a champion. That's compelling stuff. I like that.
You said that with Gunther and it was bad. I wonder what's going to happen.
To hell,
You're telling me Matt Morgan never worked Ring of Honor? Fuck.
Yes.
God damn it.
They never stoop that low, brother.
Man, they're gonna. I'll tell you what, Joe. They're gonna have to conjure up a hell of a lot. I'm sorry, the Rock left and they showed an over fucking sky shot of the Superdome. You and I know it's gonna take a hell of a lot to ever get us back in that building after what they did to us back in 2018.
Oh yeah, I'll never. Yeah, this is it for me, bro. This 1 week. This couple months. This Vegas trip.
Let's fucking go, baby. Tim Thatcher, Shinya Aoki. Let's go.
This is my last trip until I go to Slammiversary 2025 at the Dome. All right. I wanted to highlight something here. There was something wonderful in our chat. Here we go. Fightful reported creative and people internally haven't been told what's next direction. I wonder why. It's almost like I don't know. Dwayne just going, we'll figure it out at the chamber.
That's the whole thing, and I'm convinced of that. And I know, Alex, like, you had a good point about how I honestly think that Dwayne did tell them last year, I don't think I'm going to be able to do Mania. And I think he did recently, yesterday, maybe a week ago. But I like to think yesterday because it's more fun.
Yesterday,
he was like,
yeah.
You know what? I want in on the Mania build. I'm going to be in New Orleans tomorrow. I want to make the announcement for WrestleMania. And then, I don't know, whatever. We'll figure it out.
My genuine read, and we'll take it home after this, is I think this political dynamic currently with Rock as part of the board will produce some incredible books, documentaries, take your pick, down the line. I think we have not scratched the surface with how fucking weird this current dynamic is. I truly believe that. And I don't know, but I truly believe that.
He can say it as much as he wants, and he did in the ring tonight. Triple H and I are friends. I don't fucking believe that for a second.
I will never believe them.
I do not believe that. And what The Rock is doing now, I fully endorse, because when you hear the stories about what Sean and Hunter and that fucking group tried to do to him when he came in '97, I don't blame Dwayne for going, I'm going to fucking ruin all your lives right now.
There's something weird about it. I can't put my finger on it. It just feels uneasy, It's like he's this sort of... It's very strange. I can't... Again, we'll find out, I'm sure, down the line. Jumanji Hunter said, Rock in the corner of Punk or Cena or Cody turns, like him opposite. You know, with
They
Cena. with
can't
either of
turn
those two.
Cody yet. They started
No, they
the Cena
can't.
thing with Cody, but
I will say this: I do think now, more than ever, if Dwayne is going to be involved with Cody, I think the main event should be Punk Cody.
absolutely, because there's such a
Yep.
more interesting dynamic there with Punk and like The Rock's history and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Okay. We're going to leave it there. Any final thoughts on The Rock before we move on? Because we got a Ring of Honor draft too. I thought that was right. We had to do that, right? I mean, it's just it's what he does.
Absolutely. And
Tears the format up, bro.
the one thing I'm looking forward to whenever this angle reaches its conclusion, if it is that and not just Dwayne Johnson legitimately losing his mind, is him thanking Brian Pillman in his Oscar acceptance speech for the Smashing Machine. It'll talk about, in the past few years of my career, I really needed to dig deep and find an inspiration. And then I discovered the work of a man named Brian Pillman.
That won't even be the funniest Brian he names, because he's also going to say Gewurz, and we're going to lose our shit.
Yeah, you're right. I set the bar too low there. But.
Yeah.
I got one last thing on Dwayne before we go on.
Good. Go for it.
This got to be like Martin Scorsese's, like final song before he passes on, right? Like he's gonna make sure he's gonna make sure everybody knows that
you can't kill Marty on the program, bro. That's the most offensive thing you've said yet.
he's gonna show everybody The Rock's a great actor, and he's just gonna go on.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Well, listen, when I read what the role is, I think Dwayne's gonna fucking kill this.
Maybe so. I'm still
Dwayne's a
not
good
fully
actor.
buying it. I still don't fully buy it's real though.
Oh, hard same. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like a
Imagine
Dwayne leak.
Dwayne and Leo. Dude, Dwayne's head is like 3 times the size of Leo's. Like it's
Yeah. Fascinating. Right, we have a super chat from Randy Nasher who says, since it's ROH Day, can we get a Bullet Club leaders ranking? If you include Cody, you're a fair one. Yeah, Cody, that was really funny when Cody and Alan worked and they did the clash of Bullet Club leader. Okay. So
that's my holy grail piece of wrestling merch. The t-shirt for Supercard of Honor 12. They sold out immediately. I asked why they didn't have more in classic Ring of Honor fashion. The merch lady told me they didn't think they would sell, but the t-shirt was the Supercard of Honor 12 logo, New Orleans, Louisiana, the Lakefront Arena, and it was the WrestleMania 5 t-shirt with Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes, and it said, instead of Mega Powers, Bullet Club explodes at the bottom. I have tried
awesome
since then to find. I have never come across one online. So anyone listening, look your boy up. Top Bullet Club leader. I don't fucking know. Carl Anderson.
well, this is the thing, and we have to look. I have to establish this, and I'm willing to let you guys play beyond this, but I have to establish this as rule. It's been confirmed by those involved. AJ was the ace. Carl was the leader. This has been confirmed. Correct. This is documented. We have the legal files. Do with that what you will. Buster and Khalid, this feels like I feel like you can make some magic with this. Give me your rankings, guys. Go for it.
So he was never considered a leader?
Nope.
Look, I'm just retelling the tales that have been told to me. That's all I can do. I tell stories.
Can I go
Manny,
first?
you go for it, Manny. You go for it.
I'm going to go Carl, Omega, Finn, and Cody last.
Okay, well, we just established. Okay. Grat's podcast, Khalid, Brainbuster. Take it away, and then Manny will circle back to Manny.
So Omega's first, right, Khalid? Are we?
We can do that.
Yeah, sure. Do you agree, at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
Virgil.
I say he's second.
I could go either way. Like I was thinking Prince, but like Omega's fine too.
I have more of a connection with like the Kenny era, I guess. But
the Kenny era, they went to higher heights, didn't they?
Yeah. So Kenny, Virgil, I guess Carl.
Yeah, we gotta put Carl.
Carl.
The next leader, which is Evil. Put Evil in there. Yep, absolutely.
Oh fuck!
I forgot about Evil.
Yeah.
So where does David Finley go, bro?
Where does Jeff Jarrett fall?
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's in there somewhere.
Bad luck, Fale.
All right.
Wait, is Jeff Jarrett now eligible in the draft? Does he work Ring of Honor?
Not that I saw.
Have they not had him work Ring of Honor for Tony? Fuck.
He's had to have worked Tony
He
Khan.
must have. Is he just
Yeah,
too
he's
big
had
time?
to.
For Tony, yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing. It's going to get weird when you start getting the old TK ones in there. You know, you start
He
thinking,
hasn't. Oh,
Wow,
He hasn't?
too big time, bro. Okay, who you got, Jay White or David Finlay? Is really the question at this point, right?
David. Finlay.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I
Jay
gotta
White,
go with
too.
Jay.
Damn.
Jay.
Wow, so you
Oh,
have
yeah.
so
Switchblade.
I'd have to switch too, but I haven't seen a lot of Dave Finlay stuff. I do think the War Dogs have been a cool rendition of Bullet Club, though.
That's why I put him
Definitely.
over Jay White because he at least made it cool again.
Some of Jay's Bullet Club eras were very unfortunate.
Yes.
The one with our aforementioned bald friend was very bad.
Yeah.
And that's it. Felt like they were doing like a tribute act.
Yeah.
He had that Forbidden Door promo that was fucking
Talking about Dick?
fantastic. Switchblade. Switchblade, like the promo he did with the Bullet Club before Forbidden Door was fucking awesome.
That was interesting.
Manny, were you referencing Dick to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge one.
Bro just yelled dick for some
I don't
reason.
know if he was talking about Dick Togo. No, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Very
For
good.
me,
Go,
for
Jack.
me, I always say Fergal because it was his idea.
His shirt, too. He designed a shirt.
And the thing I always hate is you get this discourse all the time about AEW doesn't happen if it's not for Cody, if it's not for the Bucks, if it's not for me, the answer to that question is AEW doesn't happen if it's not for Fergal and coming up with that idea. And because the Bullet Club turned this whole like generations of fans in this country onto Japanese wrestling.
It
which
is
in
crazy.
turn-
Yeah.
So like when people are like, well, you know, who's responsible for AEW? I've told people, I was like, Fergal Devitt, he's responsible for AEW.
And still, to this day, if you go to a wrestling show, there's a 95% chance you're going to see one of those shirts that he designed all those years ago with the.
Yeah.
You're talking about he designed the one with the skull on it, right? Not the one with the bullets on it?
Yeah, because that's the original one. And then he
Yeah.
designed the skull one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's wild, dude.
Also, just to be fair, Roman Reigns is a big part of why AEW was invented as well.
True.
Because people were so angry and revolting against WWE at that time. That they were
And
doing something
in the
else.
same vein, Baron Corbin should get a,
Yeah.
nod too. Thank you for your service, fellas. All right.
What we're saying is now he's a free agent. Baron Corbin should be the
Yeah.
next leader of Bullet Club.
That's exactly that was what we were going for that whole time. Thank you, Nash. Okay, let's get rocking here, fellas. As you know, we do our thing here. We're gonna lock it. It's time for the draft. We are all gonna have 20 picks tonight. 5 of us drafting. Jackie, you staying with us, mate, and just hanging out, or what's your
I'll
plan?
stay for a little bit. You guys
Yeah.
pick. I'll say
20 picks.
Works for me. 20 picks each. There'll be 100 grapplers picked tonight. If they wrestled a
Holy
single
shit.
Ring of Honor match, they are eligible.
Ox
Now,
Baker
think
is
of the
on
ground
the
that
board, baby.
Finger the ground that covers. Now, I did mention this last night, and this is not something the audience has to keep in mind. One of the things that will make this game interesting, Buster and I agreed, there may be an honourable way to play the game in terms of emphasising Ring of Honor legends early rather than guests. But that does not mean everyone has to play that way. You can take, a Japanese wrestling legend who wrestled once in Ring of Honor first. Because ultimately, the key thing tonight is, folks, you're building a roster and you're picking the version of them that wrestled in Ring of Honor.
Yes.
So if you pick, Hiroshi Tanahashi, just an example, you're getting a Hiroshi Tanahashi pretty much at the peak of his powers. In a roster point of view, that's deadly, right? So that's really important to keep in mind. We are not picking teams as a unit. Alex, yes.
You're probably getting this, but can you explain how tag teams and managers are
Yes.
going to work? Okay.
Managers, I think if we have time, we can maybe have some fun afterwards. But for this purpose, we're picking in ring talent.
Okay, so I can't do my bullshit where I'm like this wrestler with this manager.
Honestly, because we're only picking wrestlers, if you want to add that just for some color, you can.
Okay.
I'm not gonna like if you pick a wrestler now. Tag teams we cannot pick as a team because this is just one promotion's history. I thought we would get very. I mean, someone like Roddy, all the different, it's challenging. Davey, whoever. Well, maybe not Davey, but
hold
in the
on.
current climate. But
Yeah, hold on, Dave. Man.
But my point is, you have to pick the individual. So for the Briscoes, for example, that's 2 picks. You have to pick Jay, you have to pick Mark, you have to hope no one takes the other. So just for the sake of, because it's one promotion, I thought it made more sense with the talent pool. in terms of women's divisions, Ring of Honor has had a very uneven history with women's wrestling. I don't think it makes sense, to be honest with you, with the talent pool, to make it like a mandatory thing. You have to have a women's division, Manny.
They weren't even on the list, man.
I know. But you can build one. Obviously, there is some really good talent at the top, but it isn't very deep. So I just wanted to know, it isn't a mandatory thing. You don't have to build a women's division. Ring of Honor, obviously, for many years did not have a women's division. If you can, fellas, please keep track of your own rosters, because as we go through the program, I'm going to be asking you guys to recap who you've picked. Manny, that includes you. Please keep track of your roster. You are a draft champion, I know. And with that in mind, do we have any questions? Because it's time to find out the order of our...
I would like to note that before the crowd gets mad at us for not picking like Rey Mysterio, for some reason Joe has decided that All In is not eligible.
It is not.
Sack
Not.
of shit.
It's not. It's not a Ring of Honor. It isn't titled Ring of Honor.
They financed it. That's it.
Yeah.
But like
Silently.
they own the. It was owned by Ring of Honor. You know what I mean? Like Tony couldn't use the name until he bought Ring of Honor.
I get it, but it wasn't called Ring of Honor All In, you know?
You're not called Ring of Honor All In.
I'm not. I never have been.
That was the Ring of Honor ring.
Yeah, but if you think about it, I mean,
this was All In ring.
By contrast, we're counting the Ring of Honor shows that exist now, but I mean, really, they're not like, they're just AEW, you know what I'm saying?
Buster, if you want to take that, you also have to take ownership for current Ring of Honor.
Fair. My bad.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, okay. So, it's time for our favorite part of the draft. It's time for the 100-yard dash here. We have, of course, Alex, we have Buster, myself, Khalid, and Manny, ready to go. All great runners, famously. This always causes great controversy on the program. But it's time to find out our order. This is not snake format, so your order matters. This is an order to prioritize the danger of the 100-yard dash. And with that in mind, away we go, folks. Big business here on the Ring of Honor draft. Very, very exciting times. My goodness. Lads are up to a rapid start here.
God damn, bro. Am I fucking last?
This motherfucker gave me Steelers colors. You fucking asshole.
You gave me fucking Packers, bro. Fuck off.
See, there you go. That's me right there. Short burst.
I love the idea of me meticulously picking everyone's theme, you know? Oh, my NFL knowledge will be useful here, you know?
Joe,
see, there you go. There you go. See, I'm slow and I give you a short burst.
Come on, dude. I don't like this. I'm going to be in last.
Go.
Contrarian up there. Oh, he's slowing down some.
Short
he's
burst,
so
baby.
close.
Oh,
my goodness. Photo finished there, I think, for the number one spot.
Can we hurry the fuck up, please?
Oh, look at this. Look at the state of... God almighty, Manny's not even got over the line, bless him. He was so close.
Wait, I was third?
Manny just stood still on the line. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. There we go.
I'll take it, I guess.
All right, there we go. Let's get off that.
Never doubt Mike Tomlin. I knew it was coming the whole time.
That was some bullshit, bro. My fucking character was lazy.
Tell me about it. Okay, our order was... Remind me, what was our order? I was fifth, I know that. Man, he was third.
I was fourth.
Alex...
First.
Okay, Khalid was second, right? All right.
Mm-hmm.
That will be our order. Please remind me of that. In fact, we should put our... Let's do this so we remember.
Yes.
This is very adult of us. We're getting better at this, Buster.
There we go.
Here we go. All right. I think if we have no more questions, I think we're ready to go, boys.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
I think it's
rock
time.
and roll, bro. We're already
For the
45 minutes in.
all-time... I know, tell me about it. The all-time Ring of Honor draft. Contrarian Alex, you're on the clock.
Unbreakable Michael. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, my whole thought going into this was everyone was just vying for this. It's fucking Samoa Joe.
Yeah. The thing is, the talent pool's so great. There is some, there's some other contenders for the one seed, I think. But
fucking Punk, Danielson, AJ, there's all those.
Yeah,
Samoa Joe.
But I think for Ring of Honor, again, the honorable route, I think that's the ultimate Ring of Honor champ, right? I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't argue with that. My number one, of course, on the big board is gone. Samoa Joe going to Team Contrarian Alex. Khalid, you're up, brother. Take it away.
I should go and say that my list is not honorable at all. Number one is 2015 Tanahashi.
Yes, exactly what I said. That's awesome.
Tremendous.
You can't argue with it. And last night I said to Buster about the honorable thing, and Buster goes to me, Khalid will not be playing that one. I said, that's beautiful, man. I mean, I think it's gonna make it more fun, legitimately. Okay, Tanahashi. My goodness. Now, who did he work? Was that when he worked Bennett?
There was
He did a couple.
He did a few things, right?
Yeah. Like 2014, 2015, he was doing like a lot of tags and some single stuff. So yeah.
Global
Those-
Wars.
Yeah.
War of the Worlds, yeah, that stuff. Yep, absolutely. All right, there you go. Hiroshi Tanahashi headed to Khalid's team. Manny the Hooper, you're up, brother.
I got a drawing for him. You see who it is?
Yes, I believe that is Nigel McGuinness headed
Wow.
to Team Hooper here. The first round of Samoa Joe, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Nigel McGuinness thus far. Ring of Honor. My goodness, what a squad. Okay, Buster, you're up.
I'm picking between two guys right now,
Yeah.
but I think I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna go AJ Styles.
Dude,
Wow.
he did some like in both iterations. Did some sick
Right.
shit in Ring of Honor.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Boys, I know you love me. I know we're close friends. Am I getting Bryan Danielson with the fifth pick here? Is that what Jackie Crosby? I got Bryan
love-
Danielson with a fifth pick.
That's nuts.
Joe, don't worry. The Nuggets got Carmelo Anthony. You know.
I don't know.
I love Brian, but most of his work that I like is outside of Ring of Honor. So
I get it.
I have him
I
like ranked a little lower than I usually would.
If I couldn't get Joe, I wanted Dragon. You know, I don't know, man. I'm happy with that. What a wild first round. We're already off to a chaotic and crazy start. I'm sure that will only continue with Contrarian Alex back at the podium here for round 2. Take away, Alex.
For pick number. I was expecting both of these guys to go in the first round, so this is tough. Oh fuck! I know he's gonna go, and I'm gonna regret it, but I'm feeling it. Pounding the metal signs to that AFI song, CM Punk.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh
Dude.
shit, man! I didn't even have CM Punk on my list. Damn.
I know I'm not breaking any news here, but like genuinely, there are some heavy hitters. You know,
Yeah.
I'm looking at just names that are still out there, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. CM Punk,
Dusty
first pick
Rhodes.
here in round 2. Factual. Khalid, you're up, brother.
Second pick, I'm taking Roderick Strong.
That was my other one.
Yeah,
Way to go, Khalid. Yeah, hell yeah.
Mr. ROH. Maybe in terms of just like singles Ring of Honor catalog, may have the sort of most extensive because of how long he was there, right?
Yeah.
He may be, of the past 30 years, the most consistent professional wrestler in the game.
Yes.
He's unbelievable.
I almost don't think it's a competition, to be honest.
Alex,
Yeah,
we spoke about this recently because you attended the Dynamite recently where they had the 6-man, right? And he's still so sharp.
I
man.
couldn't
It's
believe it.
unbelievable.
I messaged you. It's like, why isn't he one of the top players in the company? Like, I understand his name's Roderick Strong, and he looks like a fucking vanilla ice cream bar. But like, watch him fucking wrestle, dude. Jesus.
Sometimes vanilla's good, man. You know,
That's right.
True.
Fuck him.
All right, Mr. ROH on his way to Khalid's squad. Manny the Hooper, you're up.
I gotta. Damn it, man! Who should I go for, man? I'm gonna go.
Damn it, man.
I'm gonna go international, and I'm gonna go with Kenta.
Oh,
Wow.
Dude, and that's a great pick because let
It
me tell
is.
you, those folks who've only seen the last 10 years of Kenta, that dude in fucking Ring of Honor, man, he
Missing
had
out.
something to prove.
yeah.
Yeah. The low-key match. I don't know if wrestling...
Why you gotta bring his name
possibly-
up, bro?
Because that match is incredible.
Dude,
Yeah,
that match...
but Manny's wanted to hide him from the big boy competition
Yeah, he just mentioned.
or conversation.
It's like, you have to know Loki. He's like he's the original
I think
guy.
he meant, like, don't
And
remind people about
The
it.
Danielson.
Yes.
match.
No, but seriously, that match is
Yeah.
like it's like some X-Men shit. And it's just
Yeah.
it's otherworldly. All right, Kenta, good pick, Manny. Nigel and Kenta on top for the Hooper. Buster, who you taking? Who's going to join AJ Styles over there?
I'm once again between two guys, but one of them I'm just like recreating New Japan. I don't want to do that, but like
Oh, come on.
kind of have to. I think.
Oh, come on.
I'll take Kenny Omega.
I knew it. Yeah.
Kenny Omega, who I remember worked the 6-man on pay-per-view in 2016 or whatever, where he was like the hottest wrestler in the world. It's like G1 era, you know. Kenny Omega. Fair enough. Okay. I can't believe some of the talent's still at our disposal, and I think someone's got to take this direction. It's just you have to, right? And it's a little bit of a complicated one with the rules we're working tonight, but I think it's that you have to do it. Got to take one half of them boys. I think Jay Briscoe's got to be coming to the team. Again, this is going to be complicated because there's another round, and with Briscoe's are so great that someone taking Mark wouldn't be a spiteful pick. He would just be taking an incredible wrestler, especially with what we've seen Mark do in the last couple of years. Yeah. But Jay Briscoe, I mean, 20 years, like Ring of Honor, just to me, that's Jay Briscoe. That's first of all. So, yeah, Jay Briscoe is my second pick. Again, I'm going to say it often, the talent, Jack Crosby, you've seen a lot of Ring of Honor. The talent pool for that promotion is otherworldly, isn't it? My goodness.
If you really break it down, and I've never done this. I mean, I'm sure you guys have ahead of this. It's absurd.
Yeah, it really is. It's an all-star team, and then some. Many all-star teams, in fact. Yeah,
yeah. It's like probably 20 all-star teams.
Yeah,
and what's a team? Like I don't know, 5, 10, 11. Even if it's 11, like football, like fucking
ridiculous.
That 04-05 roster is as stacked as any roster in the history of wrestling.
And many of those guys, I think, have genuine cases of being like the most compelling wrestlers today in 2025. Exactly. Yeah. You know, we recently had the moment with Punk and Zayn, right, where we all just kind of went, "Oh Jesus, these guys are still out," you know, like
so turning on each other.
Yeah, as well. Kevin, that'll be Kevin and Sammy, but yes.
I hear it.
Yeah, that's fine. You're doing your bits. I respect it. All right. I took Jay Briscoe to close out round 2. Couturier and Alex kick us off in round 3.
He caught him on a brief layover, and it was working his way to get back up to the big show. But I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised he's still around here in round 3, 2002 Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
It's the right pick.
Yeah.
I'm sweating bullets on that one.
You know, it was a big deal to have Eddie there from the early days, right?
Yeah.
And he came out to Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas, which is so fucking
incredible.
Cool. Yeah.
All-time cool piece of business, yeah.
Are we having anybody make the graphics for these or no?
I don't believe so, Manny. But I mean, if you want to fund such a thing, you're more than welcome.
I was about to say, if somebody was, just make sure you spell the name right.
We may be able to hit Rice Man up. The reason we don't do the drafts is because obviously, I remember Rice Man did it for us once, and like halfway had to stop because it's just there's too many picks. It's like you're going 101 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, Joe. When was that? What draft was that? Where we
with the graphics?
So many fucking picks, though.
Oh yeah, there was. We've done some. We did some ones on the Distraction that were hellacious, Jack. Back in the day, we're veterans of this draft stuff.
Easter time. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm so picking. I've been picking people since 10 p.m.
Yes, so you get. This is important. You're getting the version that worked in Rewind. So Jack is. So sorry, Alex is getting Eddie 2002.
Otherwise, people would have already picked Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes.
Okay, wonderful. Khalid, your pick, brother.
Surprised this person's still on here. I mean, a little bit, but Kevin Steen.
Fuck you.
Yeah, bro.
That was my next pick. Man.
Insane 3rd round Kev Steen pick. Wow.
That was my next pick.
The thing that's wild is, I agree with you. I'm surprised, but looking at who's gone before him, it's kind of
I get it.
Yeah. Kevin, another one of those guys, still one of the most compelling guys on TV. Right? So, great pick for Khalid, no doubt. Kevin Steen headed his way. Manny the Hooper giving us an incredible view here. Deep in fault, no doubt.
Sorry, bro. I can't. I'm looking at my list, man. I had Generico written down. I didn't have Steen written down at all.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, so.
Kevin Steen, because you call him.
Yeah. But I want to be professional. I want to take this serious. I thought I was gonna have all these have all the greats on my roster, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna pull in from the Noah bag again, and I'm gonna get Kobashi.
I mean, 2005 Kenta Kobashi.
No, but I said that's my favorite wrestling match of all time is Joe versus Kobashi. Of everything I've seen, which is fucking millions, Joe Kobashi is my favorite wrestling match of all time.
Dude, the choice to have no commentary on that is like a legitimate like art, wrestling being art moment. Like
the whole story about Kobashi telling Joe like no one's gonna know who I am.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
He's like, I have to be a heel, and Joe's like, no, you don't.
Often forgotten. I think I spoke to Buster about this. The tag match they did afterwards is fucking
amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, with Key and Homicide in it.
Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
I was telling you, they were gonna book Low-Key versus Kobashi the week after that, but then it got turned into that tag match.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue Manny just took the best.
Yeah.
With 2005 Kobashi, you could argue that he just took the best wrestler on the board so far. You can genuinely make that case easily. I mean, he's awesome. That year, he's Buster, you're up.
The chat is telling me to do it, Buster. I don't know.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, El Generico, right?
He's pretty good, huh?
Yeah. I'm immediately taking the mask off of him, and I'm going to call him maybe like Sami Zayn or something. I don't know, but
all right, good.
That's the plan.
Generico headed to Team Buster. I'm going to complete them boys. I'm going to take Mark Briscoe because I have.
Oh wait, I know what they're talking about. Everyone in the chat, shut the fuck up. Okay, calm down.
Wow, he's heating up here. Okay, I've got Mark Briscoe close out round 3, kicking off round 4. Contrarian Alex, you're up. Pressure's already weighing on him. The Hooper is like a sort of creature here. Look at Manny. The sounds and the aggression of the man's body language. I mean, you can really see the preparation here. I mean, you can see Khalid. Look at the poise Khalid has here. Just calm, waiting for his pick. He's got everything under control. Contrarian Alex, you ready?
I am, and I'm going to institute my first manager rules because I'm going to take the notorious 187 Homicide with Julius Smokes.
Yes.
See, again, if it was, we'd be robbing all of us of fun if we just took the managed part out, right? I mean, that's just the beauty. Yeah, I just say with Julius. I mean, it just adds to the game. We've often discussed it, Jackie. Final Battle 2006. One of those magical moments, brother. Homicide winning the strap. Oh my goodness.
I tell people like we're talking about Ring of Honor, my favorite match. I think the greatest title change of all time was Homicide beating Bryan.
It's unbelievable.
In all of professional wrestling, Homicide beating Bryan is the greatest of all time.
And the story and oh my goodness, the business to get there. Oh, it's amazing. Amazing deal. And the pop on the finish will live forever, no doubt.
Homicide's off the board.
Yes.
Yes.
I would lean that way, yeah.
Yeah, it looks that way. Okay, Khalid, you're up, brother. You're good.
I'm going to take. Fuck it, this is my favorite wrestler. 2017 Shibata.
Damn it, man!
Yeah.
Great pick.
I literally have him on the big board. Katsuri Shibata in parentheses 2017.
Doesn't he have the? Don't him and O'Reilly work in like the baseball stadium in Ring of Honor? Oh, that match is tremendous, dude.
It's fucking fantastic.
Their matches were all, I mean, they have the one at in New Japan. So Sumo Hall, maybe I think it was. All right. Katsuri Shibata headed to Khalid's squad.
I love Kyle O'Reilly. He made the list here. I just realized he was in Ring of Honor.
He had a hell of a run too. Kind of went out of a whimper because of the way all of the stuff that came with the title reign. But he had a great run, definitely. Manny, the Hooper, you've been locked in, as you said. The concentration is apparent. It's palpable. Who you taking, brother?
I'm deciding between two guys, and one of the guys I feel like I can wait a bit longer. I don't think anybody's gonna pick him,
Agreed.
but I think I'm gonna have to play it safe and get Morishima. So
No, you
Nice.
fucker.
So I can
Oh,
recreate
God
Nigel Morishima.
Damn it.
Poor Buster.
Buster, you gave that away, buddy. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's-
took it a step too far. I even knew.
Oh,
You took it a step too
I'm not mad.
When you did the whole shut up chat, I was like, Morishima.
wow.
Chat, I don't need you to fuck.
Wow.
No,
look
you
at Manny.
did
Look at Manny. Look at Manny's grin.
Manny, we'll be having trade discussions here soon.
Oh shit.
Morishima's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I'm not trading him.
Yeah, me too. Fucker.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm
you got
livid.
deep there.
In fairness,
We-
Morishima is one of our favorite wrestlers of all
Look.
time, probably, right?
He's
The-
pretty
the-
awesome, dude. Yeah.
The Mavs,
Yes.
the Mavs traded Luka, and I can maybe think about trading Kobashi.
Well, hold on.
We could
Why,
talk.
why do we need to talk about fucking that shit right now? Come on, man.
Yeah, please stop.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Buster, unfortunately, mate, you got to adjust. You got to pivot.
Yeah, I'm looking at my big board right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
You feel the pressure. Everyone's kind
I
of sweating
am.
now. I'm nervous as hell.
Especially because people in the fucking
I'm Joe
kale
Cool over here.
throwing this
You know
shit
how many
out.
things I have in the fucking
Fuck
cannon
up.
right now ready to go? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am going to take. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna take Mark Briscoe. I'm gonna be level about
He's
this.
gonna
Buster, he's calm, bro. Honey.
take it.
What?
Look at
Joe took him.
I took
You
it,
said
bro.
Jay.
No,
Yeah,
it
he
was
said
I
Mark the next
had a
round.
half
He said
a
Mark
pick.
the
I
next
had a
round.
half a pick, yeah. I'm in the draft too. I'm just hosting. I don't dwell on my picks
All
too
right,
long
guys.
to be
Everyone shut
polite.
up. I'm taking Eddie Kingston. It's fine.
Fuck!
All right. World is cold.
Everything's all right.
Dude, I had my shit all lined up for it too. I was gonna be like, in the immortal words of Chris Hero, I don't have an ace up my sleeve. I've got a king of diamonds. That's what I was gonna drop with that, but you know.
Well, it's
take
funny you say that, Contrarian Alex, because
Oh,
my next pick, I know one of Alex's favorites, and someone that I think at his best was just one of the finest wrestlers on the earth. Give me Chris Hero, please.
that young knockout kid.
That's who I was debating between Morishima and Chris Hero.
Now, I have to be honest, when we do the poll at the end of this show, I'm not sure that pick will hold up well for me because I'm not sure people will realise how good he was, but I'm doing what I think's right. I'm doing what I believe to be justice. Chris Hero, welcome to the team.
Who the fuck in the chat is telling me to pick ACH? Fuck out of
Jesus,
here.
bro. Calm it down. All right, Alex, up next. I'm assuming you're not taking ACH. Go for it.
Fuck no.
Jesus.
You know,
Excuse me.
He's back to talking about the Texas Indies again.
yeah. Talk about getting me hot about something. You know, today he's known as a trios wrestler, and he's known as the leader, in fact, of the patriarchy. But in 2006, he was the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion and
Yes,
competed
buddy.
in Ring of Honor. Give me Christian Cage.
Good pick.
I mean, like you're pretty much getting like the best version of him, ironically.
Oh,
which is, doesn't really doesn't really make sense, but it's a real thing.
That's why I didn't pick Masawa or some shit. I was,
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very, very fair. Christian Cage headed to the squad. Khalid, you're up, brother.
I've been inspired by Manny to take a Noah pick, so I will be grabbing 2008 Go Shiozaki. Come here.
He was one of the first guys. I sent him bust this. I was off the top of my head. I was just writing names down, and Go Shiozaki was like my sixth name. It just felt right. But yeah, amazing wrestler. Go Shiozaki headed to Khalid's squad. See, we're going through this pretty quick, boys, because it's just there's so many options. There's so many options, you know. Okay, Manny the Hooper, your fifth pick.
This is very complicated. Where I can go next. I can, pick a. I can go back in the Ring of Honor roster, or I can stay in Noah. But
True.
Peace way of phrasing it. I get what you mean. Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll say no one more time. I'm gonna go with Kensei Sasaki.
Fucking hell. Wow. There you go.
Yeah.
My God, you popped Khalid with that one. Yeah. Hooper's hooping, bro. So look at this. I forgot what you did in these drafts, man. You're a monster. I forgot.
I added him
I
to the big board
forgot.
right before the show.
That was sick. Brainbuster, you're up.
Damn, I don't even.
That's a speechless.
I'm trying to avoid like just taking New Japan guys over and over again.
Yeah.
I want to add some nice variety, but they're like right there, you know.
Hey, I do it with Noah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna well, no, I'm gonna wait. That guy's probably gonna fall. I'm good. I'm gonna take Loki.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this guy.
I don't
off.
know, man. Loki was fucking amazing, dude.
I have it in parentheses 2002.
All right, that's fine. If you
Yeah.
all right.
Dude, he was
Specifically
unbelievable. man.
02
That's fine.
Loki before
Wait.
vaccines were a thing.
What are you gonna do, bro? He was unbelievable. Physically, one of the most gifted wrestlers I've ever seen in my life, dude. I mean, here's what it is. Okay,
Dude, he's
I'm
more
gonna.
fucking Kenny Omega. Come the fuck on, guys.
So in the last deal, I said I was taking, the Chris Hero that I personally have more of a connection to is the mid 2010s. He didn't have a ton of Ring of Honor spots, but he worked Ring of Honor in 2013, 2014. He wrestled AJ, right? I'm pretty sure on TV, maybe. Yeah, So early in AJ's free agency run, and I'm gonna combine that with I'm gonna pick his partner, but I'm gonna pick a different version of his partner in the Kings of Wrestling. Claudio Castagnoli. I think it's easy to forget now because it feels like a lifetime ago. A couple years ago, when he had that Ring of Honor World title, he had this fucking this presentation where he felt like the world's champion, dude. He felt like the top guy, and he wasn't anything that was really supported, right? It was just the way he carried himself. His promos even got better. Of course, the work with Eddie Kingston, the Supercard main event, which was absolutely fabulous. Give me 2022 Claudio Castagnoli in my fifth pick here. There you go. Claudio, welcome to the squad. All right, let's do a little reset after 5 here because we don't have wonderful graphics on the screen. We do have our wonderful Grin of Gold members at the bottom there. So let's reset. Contrarian Alex, your 5 picks thus far.
We have Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, Homicide with Julius Smokes, and Christian Cage.
Beautiful. Khalid, your first 5 picks.
Tanahashi, Roderick Strong, Kevin Steen, Shibata, and who did I pick? Go Shiozaki.
Go Shiozaki. There you go. Manny the Hooper.
My list is pretty much just Nigel versus Japan. It's Kobashi, Kenta, or Shima, Kensei Sasaki.
Bro's running Cork and Hall, right? Yeah, I mean, they did that, so that's fine. Buster, who you got?
AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Generico, Eddie Kingston, and Loki.
Beautiful. I've got the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, Jay and Mark Briscoe, Chris Hero, and Claudio Castagnoli. That is our first 5 picks across the board. Incredible group of professional wrestlers already selected. Contrarian Alex, kick off round 6 for us.
Suppose I need a big man to step in with these fellas here. Someone who's gotten his props in recent years. Yeah, let me get the Monster Abyss.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh, big pop.
Good.
I thought he
Dude,
was gonna fall.
Gabe tapped into some shit with Abyss that was crazy, man.
Oh.
It was
Devastating.
great pick. Great pick. Wow. There you go. Great pick, Contrarian. And again, for anyone who's not aware, go watch Abyss when he stops by when he does Ring of Honor in 05. Oh my God. It was like, and he's good at that point across the board, but in Ring of Honor, it was striking.
He was
great
the
pick.
MC's hired gun. Yeah.
And from a historical point of view, he does feel more like an outlier. A lot of the guys are interchangeable in skill sets, right? The Monster Abyss is kind of unique piece, I think, among the wrestlers picked so far. So great pick, certainly a kickoff round 6, definitely. Khalid, you're up, brother.
I will now go into Dragon Gate / New Japan, and I will be getting Shingo Takagi.
Damn it.
Good pick. Good pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Great pick. Yep. What version would you be taking of Shingo? Just out of interest, I'm intrigued.
When was he working ROH? Like very early on, like what, 2007?
It's 2007. Yeah.
That
Did he
match
come
with
back later as
Morrissey
part of New
was fucking
Japan?
Awesome.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He definitely did,
LIJ
right?
and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm taking that earlier version, I think. Sure.
Yeah, I like rookie Shingo. Like in Ring of Honor, he had a lot of cool matches.
Yeah, good pick for sure. Shingo headed to Khalid's squad. Manny the Hooper, you're up, brother.
I want somebody that's small and full of piss and vinegar, when he's facing some of these big Japanese heavyweights. So I'm going to go with Austin Aries.
Wow, he did it. He's the one that pulled the trigger.
Whoa.
I can't judge.
Look, man. Look, we're just picking professional wrestlers here. We have to be real about how great Austin Aries was because he was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I was thinking I was gonna slide. 2004. That dude was the best wrestler on the fucking planet.
Dude,
So,
he was amazing. And he's later, because he has, to me, too, he's one of those guys who was so quick, but as he matured and he got better, his his psychology, he had kind of 2 primes almost,
We've talked about on the
Incredible
Grappler before. That TNA run he had, man, he was in 2012, he was the shit, man.
Yeah, I agree completely. No questions here. I'm with it. Good pick, Manny. Buster, you're up.
This may be a fuck. I'm nervous. Like
You should
I
be.
don't want to I don't want to pick too early. You know what I mean? But Manny is scaring me. I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is take Namichi Marufuji.
Great pick. Great pick.
Yeah, Manny was for sure taking him.
Yeah, I know. I had to do it.
Well,
100% he was
yeah,
taking
I
him.
was, but the thing is, I told myself I got to start picking Ring of Honor names. I just can't be picking nobody now.
All right. Okay. I'm pondering my strategy here, I have to say. There's so many. I don't sense among my cohorts here a great rush to pick women's wrestlers, I have to be honest. And so I'm torn as to what I should do because there's something I need to do and I don't want to fuck it up. So I'm going to just do it now. Before Alex definitely wouldn't be doing it in the next 15 rounds, so I'll do it now. I'm going to take the
If you're thinking what I'm thinking for the
You know what I'm doing, and I know
All
you
right.
was not going to do it, but someone else here may, so I have to do it. Okay, the forever champion Athena is coming to the team. See, Khalid was saying, I know you wasn't Alex, but elsewhere there was danger.
Okay.
Afoot.
No, I have a plan for the later half. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure you do, brother. Okay, Dwayne.
I want your so, Joel.
In all seriousness, whatever anyone thinks of this regime with Ring of Honor, the 2 things that everyone can agree on is the FTR Briscoe stuff was spectacular and was worth all the sacrifice made to get it. And Athena has been sort of a force of nature on that brand, and I'm more than happy to take her at this point. I would have took her earlier, to be honest with you. I just sensed, with Manny, I could let it slide a little bit. Athena closes out round 6. Contrarian Alex kick off round 7 for us.
Look at my roster here, and something I'm missing is a good brawler. I can give all these guys a good fight.
Oh shit.
I'm thinking of the Necro Butcher on the board.
Yeah, dude.
I should have known that with Alex here. I had to. I should have worried about the next
Folks, we are starting to live dangerously.
The Necro has been a staple in all my drafts. I finally lose them.
Yeah,
True.
Finally lose him.
yep, totally.
That's
Wild. All right. Whatever
Also-
anyone says is a good pick.
Yeah, it's worth saying too. Necro, obviously, LOL, much like Austin Aries, but that dude had a fucking aura and a spectacle about him back in this day, man.
He was an attraction, yeah.
He was in the
definitely.
wrestler.
There goes my
He
Necro
was,
Butcher
but-
and Kobashi match.
From a roster point of view, when there's so many good mechanics, again, that's a different piece, and it's just a completely different thing on the roster. Okay, Khalid, you're up.
Joe is scaring me picking Athena like that, so I will go ahead and take one of my women's picks, and I'll be taking Mayu Iwatani.
Yeah.
Give her a hand.
Yep. Good pick, mate. Very good pick. I had a feeling Cleve would be my lead rival for the Athena piece, and I was concerned. I had to strike while I could. Okay, beautiful. Love it. Great pick. Manny the Hooper, you lost out on Necro, so you must be feeling the pressure a little bit, brother. Where you going?
I feel like nobody's gonna take him, but I really want to take this guy right now. I want to go with Brent Albright.
True.
Well, I think you had a lot of time left. I'll be honest, and I have a lot of time for Brent. I'm not trying to.
All
but,
right.
See, it felt a little early. I'm just, but
Brett, all right.
just felt a little bit, you know.
What was his name in the OVW and the WWF?
Oh God.
Gunner something or other?
Scott, Gunner Scott.
Oh God.
Was it Gunner Scott?
It was Gunner Scott. Yeah.
You ever seen a fucking wrist clutch exploder? You're gonna.
I like Brent. I just, you know, yeah, it's one of those things, you know, man. I just think you went a little. You moved a little. There's some big dogs out there. That's what I'm saying. But
I was about to
I
say.
know.
Ox Baker was still on the board, brother.
come on. All right. Listen, Manny has a great history in these drafts. You should not doubt that, man. It'll backfire on you, I promise.
I've been on several of these with Manny, and he always pulls through, so I can't question.
You have to just trust the process, right? Brainbuster, you're up.
I'm gonna wait on one of my picks, and I think I'm gonna regret it. But things happen. I'm going to take Shinsuke Nakamura.
Dude, Shinsuke Nakamura in 2014 was the coolest wrestler on the earth, man. He was. I mean, it's actually hard to communicate to people that didn't experience it, right?
Yes. Yeah. I don't like. I started watching New Japan right before he left, and the buzz. I only watched a few of his matches, but the buzz when he made the jump was like unbelievable. It was wild.
Shin was unbelievable. Okay, I'm like the one guy that hasn't taken a bunch of Japanese grapplers, I think, am I not? Well, no, I don't know if that's true, actually. I might have made that up. But I'm going to continue the trend. And I'm going to take a pick that there's definitely people watching this, they're going to think I'm fucking insane for doing this, but if you watch these run, you will know it is the correct thing to do. I'm going to take James Gibson here.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Who was unbelievable in Ring of Honor.
Less than a year there. Every match was fucking fantastic.
Yes. Incredible run. And I think he is, for a range of reasons. He's so funny on those clips, bro. But anyway, I think he's so underrated historically because of just how things worked out. He was incredible. He really was.
Yeah, great pick.
James, for those of you not aware, Jamie Noble, and I really implore the Roderick Strong match that he leaves the territory on is unbelievable. My goodness.
That's on the Kobashi Joe show.
He is, October, yes, right. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. It's not on that show. It's the tag show that's on. He wrestles Jimmy
Who
Yang.
does he wrestle on the...
Jimmy Yang,
yeah.
which
Jimmy
is also great. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was a big deal at the time, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
Jimmy and him and their history, obviously.
The match he had with Danielson for the title is also incredible.
Yeah, he was like great, legitimately. I implore you not to go watch those matches. Great run. Okay. It closes out round 7 for us. Contrarian Alex, kick off round 8.
In that same vein, Jimmy Yang, Jamie Noble, Tajiri, that WF Cruiserweight division. Look, I know what we know now, and I think too many people don't know what he was then, but I cannot believe Paul London is still on the board. Ring of Honor, Paul London.
It was him or Gibson for me, because we've talked about this before, Alex. You watch that match he has with AJ, and it's like, he's right there with AJ, dude. They're equals.
Danielson, also.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys should have made that Brent Albright pick.
He's an example of someone who he was too good for his own good, and he got signed, and it changed his history. If he doesn't get signed, then who knows what happens to that dude? It's the way it works out.
He's one of those guys you just watch him in that early Ring of Honor. Like, I try not to be like too dramatic about shit. That street fight with Michael Shane, when I saw that, like, it literally like it was like one of the first times I did like drugs in the sense of like what?
Yeah.
Like it just expanded my process of thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great pick. What I love about doing gimmicks like this is really what this is. I mean, beyond just doing the draft, I'm sure, Jack, you can speak to this. It really just becomes us just reminiscing about great stuff that happened to Ring of Honor Wrestling.
That's really the best part of it.
Yeah.
That's the best part of all this.
Yeah. The draft is just an excuse to do so, right? Beautiful. Khalid, you're up, brother.
Well, shit. I think I'm gonna go. I feel like he could probably drop, but I do kind of want him, so I'm gonna take Kojima, 2003.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't argue with that. Absolutely. Good pick. Strong pick from Khalid. Okay. Manny the Hooper. You're up.
I'm gonna play it safe with this pick, and I'm just gonna go with Ibushi.
I'm actually stunned he's still here, to be honest with you. I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised.
Yeah.
All right. Ibushi. Headed to Manny the Hooper. Brainbuster. You're up, brother.
Let me look at my roster really quickly.
Damn. There's some fucking monsters out there, dude.
I am going to take. I want to take this guy because I feel like Alex is luring. Not luring. He's peering behind me. I'm gonna take Jack Evans.
Listen.
Oh man, yeah.
Alex was definitely looking over your shoulder on that one, bro.
Buster, the word you were looking for was lurking.
Thank
Yeah.
you. My bad.
He really was. He was too. Cause
And I was, yes.
Yeah. Prime Jack Evans, bro. Great pick.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to, because I know Khalid's now in the game in terms of the women's division, I'm going to take my lead opponent for Athena. I'm going to take, also, I should say Amazing Kong, is what I should say. Give me Amazing Kong here.
Fuck! You screwed everything up for me, Joe.
Yeah, that's my pick here. I'm pretty happy with that at this point in the ball game. That closes out round 8.
Round 8.
Damn, I'm gonna have to take some of these fucking guys.
Almost halfway through this still, man. It feels like we're hardly ever
Halfway.
reaching it. Oh,
How many are you guys doing?
we're going 20, bro. We're going 20. Oh, Jackie, I know.
All right.
Feel free to step
I
up
love you
whenever you
guys.
need to. Yes. Have a good night, mate. Love you too, Jackie. Speak soon.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
There he goes, folks. The great Jack Crosby, LNG founding father, on his way out the door. Great to have him on as always tonight. Where were we at? Did I just pick Kong and that was the last pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
to
round 9. Contrarian Alex.
He does have talent on loan from God. He is the next. He is Alex Shelley.
Good pick.
All right.
Current SmackDown superstar.
No shit.
Man, Alex Shelley, I think there's different versions of his career. If you play it out 100 times where it goes, I think it goes even better. And he's had a great career, let's be clear.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, but what a talent. Absolutely. Okay, Khalid, you're up, mate.
It was kind of a nerd pick. I'm not gonna lie. Hechicera.
Damn it.
Bro, Hechicera is one of the coolest wrestlers on the board. Fuck it.
Oh, dude, I have my nerd pick that if anyone takes it, I'm hopping off the stream.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna be the first one to go south of the border, man. I was gonna go with Bandito.
Well, Generico's already off the board.
Wow, Bandito, yeah, Manny.
Yeah, Bandito.
There you go. Great talent, definitely. Bandito headed to Manny the Hooper. Buster, you take him, mate.
All right. I want to dip my toes into the women's division.
Uh-oh. Mandy?
No. I'm going to take Hana Kimura.
Very good pick. Very good pick. She was on the Garden Show, right?
I believe so.
She did other spots, but I'm pretty sure she was at the Garden Show. Almost certain.
Me.
Okay. I am going to add my first Japanese star. I'm not going to pretend this is a personal favorite of mine. But in the mid-2010s, he was a force of nature, no doubt. If I'm getting that piece, I'm happy with it. Give me All Elite Wrestling star Kazuchika Okada, please, if possible. I think in round 9, that's,
Oh yeah.
He's not even on my board. What the fuck?
Yeah, he wasn't even on my board either. I had to write him in.
How did I miss that? I had everybody else besides him. That's crazy.
Wow. Round 9, Okada.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Unintentionally not on the board. That wasn't, I was doing
I guess, to be fair, what was his good Ring of Honor? Like, he did tags with Roppongi Vice, I guess, maybe?
Yeah.
He was there during his godly world title run.
Yeah.
He did some stuff during that run.
I mean,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
He had
the only thing I could think of is just that 6-man with the Elite.
Yeah, he
did
I don't remember any singles matches.
He also had a
Yes.
very, very solid match with someone in 2016, and I will not name that person because
Benny?
Alright. By the way, I would like to know that Ring of Honor did an all-time draft in the pandemic. It was Ian, Todd Sinclair, Bobby Cruz. Who else was on that show? Oh, and Caprice. And they had names they were clearly told not to touch. And it makes for a fascinating watch. Like, yeah, very interesting. Low-key does not get picked. And then poor Kerry Silken gets shown the list and he's like, I'm surprised no Low-key. They would just sit there like, oh shit. God love him. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I believe it's Alex, right? Round 10.
yeah.
Wow, round 10. Katrina, Alex, go for it.
I was going to introduce my first Japanese wrestler as well, and I'm a bit shocked that he's still on the board because I think everyone just remembers that he did like random shows in the 2010s. But in 2004, when he still had quite a bit of gas left in the tank, Jushin Thunder Liger made a layover.
You had him.
Yeah.
I took him off. Oh my
I'm actually really mad at myself for not. I just didn't think of Liger. I don't know why.
Earlier,
That's wild. Bro.
Earlier when I said, "Oh no, I think that guy might fall a bit," that was who I picked.
Dude,
For those
how
of
did
you
I
who
not
haven't seen
think
it
of?
too, the tag match with Liger and Joe against Danielson and Low-Key is fucking fantastic.
I can't believe I just forgot all about that because I was thinking of 2010s like old lad. Like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I forgot all about Liger too. Fuck, bro.
Wow, I'm mad at myself because I definitely wouldn't have picked Okada in that case. Which is silly, but it's me being honest with myself. All right, Khalid, you're wearing your frustration on that one, mate. Where you going next?
Yeah, because when I was building my board, I had him on there, and I was like, damn, I'm just so pissed I took them off. But I'm going to take, fuck. Okay, I can't fight it no more. I want Nakajima. Early.
Manny, big sell from the Hooper. Big sell from the Hooper.
Bro,
I was at the show when he teamed with Aries and wrestled Tyler Black and Kenta. Yeah.
bro, fuck. I had him highlighted that he was gonna be my next pick too. Fuck.
It's the game, bro. Manny?
Okay, bro. I'm just gonna go with Christopher Daniels.
I mean,
Great pick.
isn't it? What a great luxury to, at this point in the game, nearly, 50 picks deep, you just go, oh, fuck it, I'll just take Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
You know? Like, one of the
we could
most
go
reliable, trusty wrestlers ever, dude.
Not that we're going to. We could go to fucking 30, I think.
Oh, it's honestly, mate, he's unbelievable. He is.
Mind you, I don't want to undersell Christopher Daniels. I was just really high on Nakajima. It's just
unbelievable. And not just a great wrestler, but what a significant part of Ring of Honor history too. CD is a huge part of Ring of Honor history. Great pick. Brainbuster, you're up, mate.
I am going to take Jimmy Rave.
Great fucking pick. Yes, sir.
Pick.
Great pick. Okay, I'm going to take one of my favorites. Maybe I think some would argue it's a little bit higher for him, but he's a personal favorite, so fuck it. Give me Steve Corino, please, here to close out. To close out round 10. The 50th pick, Steve Corino. Wild. Obviously, a few different incarnations for him in Ring of Honor, but just to be clear, this is not color commentator Steve-O, who's popping himself with Super Kick Party and such. Yeah. Not quite, but Steve Corino closing out round 10. We're going to reset. Before we do, though, Manny the Hooper, do you have any advice? If someone's watching this and they've enjoyed this so far, do you have any advice for them what they could do to show their support for the show?
You can subscribe to the LNG.
No, the button.
Oh, you got to hit that like button, baby.
Let's fucking go.
Thank you, Manny the Hooper. I love to hear it. Okay, Contrarian and Alex, reset for me. Your top 10, your first 10, sorry. Go for it.
First 10. Well, I want to ask real quick because I introduced the manager rule. Does Buster want to take Jimmy Rave with Prince Nana?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rave, what you know about shrimp cocktail, huh? All right. So top 10. Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, Homicide with Julius Smokes, Christian Cage, Abyss, the one and only Necro Butcher, Paul London, Alex Shelley, and Jushin Thunder Liger.
Fucking amazing squad. Khalid, your first 10 picks.
Hiroshi Tanahashi, Roderick Strong, Kevin Steen, Shibata, Go Shiozaki, Shingo Takagi, Mayu Iwatani, Kojima, Hechicero, and Nakajima.
Wonderful. Manny the Hooper.
I got Nigel McGuinness, Austin Aries, Brent Albright, Christopher Daniels, Kobashi, Kenta, Morishima, and Kensei Sasaki, Bandito, and Ibushi.
Dude, this poll layer is going to look like a fucking bloodbath, right? Yeah, we're going to have to split it up too because it won't let us do 5, so we'll have to figure out how we're going to do that. Buster, your pick so far, mate.
AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Generico, Eddie Kingston, Low Key, Marufuji, Nakamura, Jack Evans, Hana Kimura, and Jimmy Rave with Prince Nana.
I got Dragon, I got the Briscoes, I got Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli, Athena, James Gibson, Amazing Kong, Kazuchika Okada, and Steve Corino. Holy shit. Okay. Contrarian Alex, kick us off, mate. Round 11, the second half of this draft. Pick 51 overall, which is kind of unfathomable, to be honest with you. Alex, your pick, mate.
It's a pretty fitting follow-up to Steve Corino and someone who, in modern times, I think has adopted a different reputation. But he was very important to some of the early years in Ring of Honor, and his manager was as well. And that's why I'm taking Jimmy Jacobs with Lacey.
Certainly. I think actually his significance in Ring of Honor is probably great, incredibly understated historically now. I mean, there was at one point, one of the biggest criticisms of Gabe was he wouldn't fucking move away. Jimmy Joe's main evented every show, didn't have him for at the end of Gabe's stint. But yeah, no, he's a huge piece, definitely. Good pick to kick off round 11. Jim Jacobs headed to Contrarian. Alex, Khalid, you're up, mate.
This next pick might sound a little crazy because right now he's not really, he's not really used properly. But when he was in ROH and he was doing New Japan stuff at the same time, in the ring, amazing talent. I'm going with Dragon Lee.
Yeah, amazing talent. Yeah. Absolutely.
Fuck, man.
Fucking dynamite pro wrestler, dude. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Manny the Hooper, deep in full. Look at Manny there, and kind of in Macho Man looking out there. Right? That's the pose on Hooper there. Beautiful stuff. Manny, who you taking, mate?
I'm going to take a very controversial wrestler at this.
Oh, God.
I'm going to go with the American Wolf himself, Davey Richards.
I mean, look at who's already been picked. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You're fine. I'm always torn on Davey because there's actually a lot of Davey stuff I really like, but then there's other stuff I really dislike, and I don't know. He's had a very uneven run to me.
He has a very an aggressive catalog, is what I would refer to it as.
Yeah, and he has quirks that once you if they start to irritate you, they may make you hate his matches.
Yes.
Yeah, but I like a lot of Davey stuff. I'm not gonna pretend I don't. Buster, you're up, mate.
I'm gonna take. Damn. So I don't know what women are gonna fall. That's the thing. Especially with fucking Khalid over there. I'm gonna take. You know what? Fuck it. This is for me. This is self-care. I'm gonna take Masato Tanaka.
Respect. An insane pick after you set up with.
My
I'm
bad.
concerned about which women will fall.
I know.
Give me Masato Tanaka.
I saw his name. It was an impulse
Yeah.
buy. It's fine.
Now, I'm going to maybe bring your fears to light here because I'm going to take someone who actually first worked for Ring of Honor in the pandemic, you know, the kind of dying days of Sinclair.
Oh,
And obviously later would main event a Ring of Honor pay-per-view opposite Athena.
Yeah, fuck you.
One of my favorite wrestlers. Give me Willow Nightingale, who I think is just, I mean, what a just wonderful.
Oh, she started Ring of
professional
Honor?
wrestler. She did Ring of Honor when they were, you know, when they were taping in the empty building, like the Gresham era. She did that, and then obviously later on the Athena stuff, more notably. But yeah, Ring of Honor.
Just women of honor.
Oh, she's so. I honestly think there's an argument she should be the face of that whole company. To be honest with you, she's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful force. Okay, Willow Nightingale closes out round 11. Contrarian Alex, round 12, mate. Kick us off.
All right, so I'm going to do something kind of risky here. I don't mean to turn my territory into a gimmick, but I may not. My women have already been taken off the board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Sarah Del Rey, and she can do intergender shit on my roster.
Beast.
I think, you know, Sarah Del Rey's sort of presence on the independent scene as a women's wrestling standout is very hard to
Understated.
capture. Yeah, very hard to capture with words, I think, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that's not to undercut the surrounding talent, but because of her, how present she was across the board, she genuinely felt like a sort of one-woman army at times, right? The way it felt on shows like this. But, yeah, okay. Sarah headed to Alex's roster to kick off round 12. Khalid, you're up, mate.
Oh man. Okay. Willow just got robbed from me.
Sorry, mate.
I am so hurt. I'm going to take a very underrated pick. I don't think no one's really here going to look at him, but going back to Dragon Gate, and I'm going to get Dragon Kid.
Oh, man.
Thank
Dude,
God.
the Dragon Gate fucking spotlight deals were a huge thing for Ring of Honor. So,
6-man.
yeah, no questions from me. Good pick. Manny the Hooper.
I'm gonna hold that Dragon Gate door right open real quick, and I'm gonna snatch me BB Hulk.
There you go. There you go. Manny the Hooper. Brainbuster, your pick.
Don't look at me like that, Khalid. I'm gonna take. I have to. Okay, hold on. I'll go with. Khalid, stop doing that.
Hey, you already know what this is about. If you don't take him, he's going to get took.
Him? Oh fuck! I'm looking at. What are you talking about, pal?
Hey, go with whoever you want to go with. My bad.
Oh wait.
It's like a standard Cody and Dwayne over here.
Yeah, like I don't. He's hinting things at me. I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna take. All right, fuck it. I'll take Izumi, I guess, because I want to dip into the women's division very badly. I don't know who the fuck.
I can't tell if Khalid's selling that or he's happy with that result. I can't tell. We're about to
I
find
think
out.
it's both.
Yeah. All right, look, folks. There's a lot of great wrestlers on the board. I think I've played a very honourable game thus far. It's time for me to pop myself. I think this is a fair pick. This gentleman was won a fourth of 3 of the greatest matches in Ring of Honor history. I'm going to give myself 2022 Dax the Axe Harwood. Thank you very much. He's going to be coming over here to the land of Joe Burt. Felt like something I had to do, really.
It was a real Ring of Honor match, too.
Yeah, and didn't he do a dark match when Cornette was running it? I swear he did like as KC McKnight or whatever. Yeah. 2020. That Lawler?
Yeah, I was gonna say manager of the Waller.
2022 Dax the Axe is my god, what a wrestler. Okay, that's closing out the 12th round. Up here in the 13th round, Contrarian Alex, you're up first, mate.
John Zandig. No, he didn't actually work a match, but okay. I had to have missed this. Someone has to have taken this. Because there's no way we've opened the Dragon Gate this many times and Shima hasn't been picked.
Not yet.
He's on the board, dude.
Oh,
you can take him.
Yeah, he's
time for a little Schwein action because I'm taking Shima.
That is crazy, to be fair. To your point, that is kind of nuts. Yeah. All
right, Khalid, who the fuck are you talking about, brother?
Yeah, this dude is Khalid. I'm intrigued.
I'm not even gonna pick him right now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not gonna pick him right here because I just came up on something else for my women's division. So.
Oh my god,
Manny, pick Violent J.
Manny. Do we get a pick there, Khalid, or are you still? My bad.
I'm gonna go with Kagetsu. It's crazy that she has.
Good pick. Good fucking pick, dude.
There you go. Manny the Hooper. You're up, mate. Manny, you're all right?
Sure, I'm thinking here, man.
I know. I just wanted to check because
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
You're fine. It's fine. Go on, Karen. Do you think? Think about it. In
I think I'm gonna
round here, folks.
I think I'm gonna stay in Dragon Gate and get Naruki Doi.
You
damn it! You
son of a bitch! Is that your pick, Buster?
It wasn't my next pick, but he was coming up.
Well, it's time for your next pick, mate.
Holy moly! Okay.
Bruno Sammartino's on the card, man.
I'm gonna take. You know what? Fuck it. Actually, no.
Gun shy. Buster is gun shy.
I am. I don't want to. Kale earlier mentioned that I was getting Cade, and then I've been staggered ever since.
That's not true, but it's funny.
He's been phased, guys. He's weak right now.
Yeah. I will take Tomohiro Ishii.
I mean, can't argue with that, can you, Big Tom?
2016. You know what I mean?
Fucking awesome. I remember when Bob Fish fucking choked him out and they did the Misha Holly home finish. You remember that, Alex? He did beat for beat.
Yep.
My God. All right, I know I could probably wait because the lads are very classy, but just in fear that someone gets spiteful, I'm just going to take Cash Wheeler and do the right thing and just give me FTR. Because I feel like if I do something wrong, someone might get venomous, and I'll play it fair, I'll play it straight. Give me Cash Wheeler, close out round 13. FTR Briscoes, welcome to JHP. Okay. Contrarian Alex, round 14, brother.
Yeah.
Take it away.
I've been doing pretty well so far, so now it's time to
blow it all up.
It's time for Daddy to have some fun. Super Dragon, put him up there.
There we go.
Hell yeah,
folks! Contrarian Alex has arrived to the LNG all-time ROH Draft. There we go. Beautiful. I love to hear it. Okay, Khalid, you're up, mate.
Man. All right. Well. Fuck it. I mean, let's get Hiromu Takahashi.
Damn it! I was debating between him and Ishii.
Jesus, man, this is fucking crazy. These rosters would be like hard to book because they're that deep, and we've got 5 of them.
Yeah,
it's absurd. We should throw them in like a simulator or something.
LNG Gaming.
Oh, Oh, maybe. Manny the Hooper. Manny always reacts like it's his first pick, you know?
Yeah.
The Ring of Honor draft.
Because right now I'm in a weird spot because I kind of want to have like I just want to have like a fast division now after I got the heavyweights out of my system. So I mean I don't know which direction I should go. Just keep going with the fast fuckers or just go back to the meat slappers. I mean pause. But you know I want to go with Masato Yoshino. I want to go with him.
Good pick, dude.
I was surprised when we went in that direction. I was surprised it took that long, I have to be honest. But yeah, look at that dragon. On the money. All right, there you go, Buster.
I'm going to take the Beast Mortos.
Fucking
Great,
beast,
fucking
dude.
beast. Great pick.
So this wrestler I'm about to pick would later become a version of himself that I would actually like more. But I saw him wrestle live for Ring of Honor, and on talent, I have to pick him, I feel. It's time to wave the flag of Great Britain. Will Ospreay, welcome aboard, brother. Let's fucking do it. I mean, just on sheer talent. Like,
Yeah.
Man,
I saw him wrestle Alex's guy once live for the Ring of Honor TV title. Good match. Will Ospreay closes out round 14. Round 15. Contrarian Alex, take it away.
Someone who bad timing. You got to think that if he came along a couple of years later, or even just maybe a year later, you have to wonder what kind of superstar he would have become. But in that moment, that 2016 moment, he was fucking as over as anyone in that company.
Yeah.
Dalton Castle. Oh,
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, as soon as you said timing, I just thought, it's. I mean, look, he's done good, and I'm sure he's not sweating about it, but it does kind of bum me out the way that story turned out. I just feel like.
Is he still fucked up? Is that?
Yeah,
or...
he hasn't wrestled since Roddy knocked him out.
Yeah. I was just wondering if he was still out of the game right now or something.
Yeah, that's a shame. Roddy knocked him out, and then they announced he was having like another back deal, wasn't it?
He's had back problems for years.
He has the brace, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Bless him. There was a moment there. I'm with you completely. Khalid, your pick.
I think I'm gonna go back to the women and get this absolute beast of a wrestler, Queen Amanada.
Good.
Awesome. She's so awesome, dude. Her offense is insane.
Yeah.
And I will be running intergender matches in my.
Yeah, I was gonna say
she's gonna kick the shit out of all the boys, dude. Her strikes are the hardest strikes in the promotion. Alex, have you seen her wrestle, Alex? By any chance? Every strike looks like a knockout play.
Hell of a fucking snap suplex, brother.
Yeah, snap suplex too. Yeah. She's money. Great pick. I love it. Manny the Hooper, deep in thought as ever, mate. Take it away.
I need some way to ground these flying fucks, so I'm gonna go with and these speed demons. I'm gonna go with Kyle O'Reilly.
Nice.
Round 15, Kyle O'Reilly is like, because it's not even like he's someone who didn't have an extensive Ring of Honor run. He very much did.
Yeah.
You know, the Cole team, the obviously Red Dragon, and then the stuff he did as singles. Yeah. Great pick. Buster, you're up.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take somebody that can do the dance with the Beast Mortos a little bit. I'm gonna take Ultimo Guerrero.
Great fucking pick. Great fucking pick, bro.
Wow.
I love it. Fuck it. The variety of talent, you know, like.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody was able to get him because I don't think I was able to get him on my board.
Very bullish.
But I'll take it.
I'm very bullish on my. I only have 3 women so far, but I'm very bullish on the brand we got there. You know, the toughness, and when I think toughness in a women's division, there's a name that always comes to mind. But way back in the day, worked Ring of Honor, and obviously recent years has done stuff. Mercedes Martinez,
Yeah, dude.
fucking nails, dude.
Yeah.
Just absolute.
Dude.
Like with the Athena, Kong, Willow, and Mercedes, like I'm happy with that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Great fucking division.
There you go. Mercedes Martinez closes out round. It's kind of bummed me out that she's been hurt and stuff. She hasn't been able to have like a kind of victory lap run. That was why I saw this.
Yeah,
on
it
TV,
feels like she should have one of those like Christian Cage type runs.
Yeah, it's sad, but you know she's. I'm glad she's doing her thing, getting paid. Okay, round 16. We're on the fucking home stretch here, boys. Sad to say, but we are.
I'm scared. There's so much
fun.
talent on my board. I don't want
there's going to be guys that just don't go drafted that are killers. I mean, it is what it is, right? I've accepted it at this point. Especially in the tag team domain, there's some interesting options. Alex, round 16.
A guy that in 2002 and 2003, specifically, 2003, was arguably in the best shape of his career and still had a lot to give and was part of an angle that launched a superstar that we're still talking about. I'm going to take Raven.
Yeah. His emergence into the wider wrestling world upon leaving WWE was huge for the scene.
We talked about the Jarrett match on the Grappler we did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, huge. And certainly the Punk, his impact on Punk's career, I think, you know, goes without saying. Very, very strong pick. And again, a very different type of wrestler, right? So, an interesting one for sure. Khalid, you're up.
Okay. I have one last Noah guy I want to get in. Thank God. Taiji Ishimori.
Look at Manny said, thank God. There you go. Taiji Ishimori headed to Khalid's squad here in round 16. Manny, the Hooper.
Look, Twine, I need you to stop putting fucking names in the chat, all right, Brand? Because you're scaring me. You know, reminding some of these guys.
Okay. Manny, do you have a pick, or are you just still mad at
Yeah, no. I do. Look, I need a superstar when I go down to Mexico, you know, when I run Arena Mexico. So I'm going to get Mystico.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I want to run Mystico versus Kenta, my fake Fed.
Beast.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Brainbuster.
I'm going to go back to the women's division here. I'm going to grab... I'll grab Hazuki.
Very good pick. Very good pick. All right, I'm going to take another pick that's kind of in the same vein as Ospreay. Very different Ring of Honor runs, but a guy who would become something far greater, but I think began to really click at the end of his Ring of Honor run, and I believe has not been picked. Please stop me if I'm wrong. I believe Hangman Page is still available.
Yeah, he's available.
Closing out round 16, Hangman Adam Page. And again, would become something much bigger. By the end of Ring of Honor, he's starting to really take shape, right? And find his way. So, because it took him a while. The earlier stuff in his run was, he didn't seem like someone who was going to pan out, to be honest. So, Hangman, round 16 here. A wild, wild ride so far. Only a few picks left now, unfortunately. Contrarian Alex, round 17. Take it away.
I was waiting to see, and no disrespect to him, but maybe the A side was already taken on my list. So I'm going to take Chris Sabin to round out the Motor City Machine Guns on my roster.
Yep, great pick. And I do agree with you, the A side, because I don't think Sabin would be offended by that, right? I mean, I think Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sabin had dipped into the company beforehand as a singles wrestler. I think his first match in Ring of Honor was a world title match against Danielson.
Really? My goodness, I haven't seen that. Interesting. Okay, Chris Sabin, kicking off round 17. Khalid, you're up.
All right. I'm going to take... Almost didn't see him, but I'm going to take Pac.
Wow.
He has, yeah. Insane that he even got here, but he's here. Yeah, I'm grabbing him.
Fucking God. There you go. All right. He's a pretty good wrestler, I think. Manny the Hooper, where you going?
We got 3 more rounds, right?
3 after this. Yeah. This is 17, right? 17,
Oh, so
18,
we have
19,
4.
20.
Counting this round 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna get that T-shirt wearing fuck Naito right here.
Good pick.
That T-shirt wearing fuck. Glad you built up your pick there, Manny. Good stuff, mate. As always. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Okay, round 17, Buster. Who you got?
I'm going to take... I'll take Swerve.
Ooh, fuck. 2022 Swerve Strickland.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Fuck. Damn, dude. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take... Fuck, man. There's so many wrestlers I want to pick.
Yeah, dude, that's...
Because now we're starting to run out of slots, you know?
Yeah, it's scary.
I'm going to take someone, this is a little bit of a sentimental thing, because I just don't agree with the idea that his tag partner's going to get picked and he isn't. I think it's bullshit. And, like, he had his faults, but I'm taking fucking Eddie, bro. I ain't letting him sit on the bench while Davy's out there running about. I'm not letting that happen. I always was more of an Eddie fan anyway. Give me Eddie Edwards, man. Fuck that.
JC champion. Eddie
Preach.
Dude, Eddie Edwards was really fucking good, and it upsets me that no one remembers it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? When him and Roddy linked up and kicked the shit out of everyone. Oh,
yeah.
Well, Joe, he was gonna be my Mr. Irrelevant. He was gonna be my 20th pick.
Fair, that's fair. That's fair. All right, that closes out round 17. Eddie Edwards. Contrarian Alex. Round 18, brother. Take it away.
I gotta have at least another woman. Sarah Del Rey can't just do constant intergender matches. So this is, as you can tell, as we got into the second half of the other 10s, this has gotten personal for me. So I'm gonna take Daphne.
Yeah. Respect. I'm with it. Definitely headed to Alex's squad there. Here in round 18. Khalid, go for it.
Okay. I think I only have 3 women on the roster. I need one more. So I'm going to grab Micah.
Good pick.
Micah headed to Khalid's squad. Manny the Hooper, I think you're not going to pick a woman, but it's your pick nonetheless.
I'm gonna go with Takeshita.
Fuck, dude. And he worked it like... Didn't he work it like this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right, fair enough. Takeshita headed to Hooper's unique collection of grapplers that we run at Corcoran Hall every week, no doubt. I love it. Buster, you're up, brother.
So there's 3 picks left total, right?
Yes, mate.
Okay.
For you and I, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I am going to take Matt Sydal.
Bro, how fucking good was
Yeah.
Matt Sydal? I say it because last time I saw him wrestle, he was still tremendous, but like,
I'm going to put him with Jack Evans.
unbelievable pick, man.
Both against and teaming. Fuck it.
Great fucking pick, Matt Sydal. Right, I'm going to take one. This might be a bit controversial, but fuck it, we're late and we're popping ourselves. I never thought this guy was a great fit for Ring of Honor, but he certainly spent a lot of time in Ring of Honor, and he's someone that I liked a lot, and I think would have been better fit in any other place, if I'm being honest. But again, I'm a fan. Give me some fundamentals. Give me Adam Pearce on this fucking team. Okay.
Nice.
I always liked Adam Pearce. Again, Ring of Honor was never really a great fit. He did have that one match, ironically, with Albright, right? Was that in New York for the NWA
he
strip?
was the central part of the CCW feud.
Yeah, but I mean, singles-wise, what would be your standouts? Like the Albright,
Yeah,
that's the
for
one.
the
Oh,
NWA title, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I always liked Scrap Daddy. I know he got a lot of shit because his style wasn't really in vogue, you know, the way things were trending. But I was always a fan. He closes out round 18. What a run he's gone on to have too. General manager of Monday Night Raw, wild, on Netflix. Contrarian Alex, penultimate pick, mate. Round 19, go for it.
Jesus Christ, man! There's
so many good wrestlers out there. There's teams, full teams not touched. It's crazy.
And there's bits that like can be done.
So many bits.
As much as I want to do the American Nightmare bit, there's I
forgot all about him. Fuck.
As much as I want to do that, there's a country that borders up north of a fella who had a one match in Ring of Honor, someone who is now employed in the World Wrestling Federation, and someone whose finishing move, brother, changed the games in many ways that he has since apologized for. I will take Petey Williams.
Yeah. That was a very contrarian Alex pick, and I like that at this point in the game. You know, I respect that.
That's
Good
one of
stuff.
my biggest sticking points as a contrarian Alex is that Petey Williams was fucking awesome, and it had nothing to do with the Canadian Destroyer.
One of my biggest sticking points is contrarian Alex. I love it. Wonderful. Khalid, your 19th pick.
People didn't like my Micah pick, so I think I'm redeeming myself right here. I'm getting Jerry Lynn.
Nice,
dude.
Jezza.
Nice
Lynn.
pick.
My goodness. Recently got a Ring of Honor action figure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
alongside a fella who apparently is supposed to be Nigel McGuinness. I don't know who's.
Both of those figures look like shit. I'm sorry.
Do they really?
And also commemorating that match is audacious.
Yeah, it's insane. But people don't know now, and it's just,
That's true.
But we all love Jerry Lynn. Well, I don't want to speak for everyone. I like Jerry Lynn a lot.
Oh yeah, Jerry Lynn's great.
Yeah.
Crazy Twitter follows. So crazy.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. Speaking of crazy Twitter follows, Manny, you're up. Look at Manny. What a fucking artist, bro.
I think these next two picks, I have to go with people I can rely on, and they can be the backbone of my company. With this second to last pick, I am going to be going with Roosh.
Let's be real, guys. Him still being here is fucking insane.
Yeah.
What he's
Given who else
capable.
was taken.
Here's the thing. What he's capable of at his best, but he also had like a real run. He was wasn't he a two? I mean, obviously it wasn't exactly, it wasn't exactly the golden age of Ring of Honor, but he was two-time world champ, man. Yeah. He's fucking Roosh, you know.
Yeah.
And he once called a riot. Man, he once called a riot on Ring of Honor show. You were there.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
Roosh, great pick. Brainbuster, penultimate pick, brother.
My last women's pick, she's gonna do intergender stuff. I'm gonna put her against Masato Tanaka. I'm gonna take Candice LeRae.
Alex's reaction to that was unholy, dude. Just shook his head and made like a horrible sound. Yeah.
Is she still in WWE?
Yeah. She had a match tonight with Tiffany Stratton. I didn't see it, but someone on my timeline said they need to erase the tape, and I yelled laughing. I had a classic with Alexa last week. Too,
I just wanted to take them home, man. Fuck it.
Death Before Dishonor 2016, I attended, and the dark match on that show was Candice LeRae against Veda Scott, and this was in a casino in Vegas, mind you. So they're giving me free booze, and I wanted more. I was like, I had to sit and watch that. You give me more right now.
Yeah, sure, it was a Mac classic.
No, he's still on the board.
Very good. I'm going to take for 19th pick here. I'm going to also go to the women's division. I'm going to take someone who was very young, has since become a huge piece in the States on the CW network, and now over there on Raw. But someone I was watching at the time because I was reviewing those shows for some fucking reason on Fightful. and I thought was good almost immediately. Roxy, or now Roxanne Perez. Give me Roxy, dude. She was good. Like even her match with Miranda Elise, right? On Death Before Dishonor, maybe. That match was way better than any right to be, dude. Miranda's never had a match like that ever again. So give me Roxy in my 19th pick here. Right, final round. My goodness, fellas, there's so many heavy hitters. I'm going to try and run down the names missed afterwards. But Alex, your final pick, mate.
All right, final pick. I've been kind of dancing around this all night. In 2017, this guy had a bit of a presence going on the indie scene, a little bit beyond, and like people thought, he could potentially break through if he got signed to, the big time. And
oh Jesus,
he's always been a controversial figure, and that's never really changed. He's on occasion carried an umbrella to the ring with him.
Oh,
the Hat Man.
But I still think that he has like singles star power in him. So for my
Alex, we lost you. Are you back? Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, where'd I cut off?
You cut off when you were about to make the pick.
Oh shit, I did.
Yeah.
I was milking the moment so good. It's Jeff Hardy.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
You couldn't have scripted that better. That was so funny.
That was fantastic.
Jeff Hardy was the pick, folks. I assumed as soon as I umbrella, I thought, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was so funny, dude.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for you to see that back afterwards. That was
Yeah.
incredible. And the funniest, you heard us laughing. You thought you just got a huge pop. You were so happy with yourself.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
I was. I could hear y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. The funniest thing about that was you haven't dropped out at any other point in the show.
Yeah, that was the only time.
Beautiful. All right, Khalid, your final pick, mate. Go for it.
I was gonna go with a problematic wrestler because I don't have any, but I have decided.
No, you can't still.
Don't you have Nakajima?
I do actually. I do. That's cool. Yeah, that's true.
And you also have Shingo. So I mean,
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Never forget.
Yeah, but this next pick though, this is just won the world title. Don't know how he's still on here. Hiroki Goto, get on the list.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit, dude.
my thing
Great
is,
pick.
even I, as a Hiroki Goto fan, I can recognize whenever he worked ROH, he wasn't exactly.
Yeah, but you're still getting the talent, though, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
that's a good
I'm
pick.
getting the talent.
Yeah. It's a very, very good talent, no doubt about it. Manny the Hooper, your final pick. I think I know what you're going to do, mate. Go for it.
I mean, you want to make it for me if you know?
Well, I think you're going to pick Tyler Black.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna let anybody gaslight me to think he's bad.
Yeah.
Fucking Tyler Black in Ring of Honor was
Thing
awesome.
is,
So
yeah, we have our fun, and Manny says crazy things, we laugh, but he knew he was going to be there the whole time, like because he would have been one of your first picks, wouldn't he? Otherwise, like,
yeah, I kind of read the room. I kind of figured I can go all the way to.
read the room.
Yeah, I can wait till
Black.
20.
There you go. Good shit, Manny. I'm proud of you, mate. Good stuff.
Probably could
Buster, your
do a Brett too, but
yeah. But Khalid, this must be documented on the show, folks. We almost had a Quackenbush selection on this program. We were very close, dangerously close. All right, Buster, your final pick.
All right. Originally, I was going to do something. I was going to do a bit here. But I feel as though I've already cashed that in with Candice LeRae. The pick originally was going to be Davey Boy Smith Jr. However, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm going to take somebody ridiculously that worked ROH in 02, Shinjiro Otani.
Right.
Nice.
Good pick, dude. Really good pick. Oh, well, this has worked out wonderfully because I'm going to close this out as I should. As the crowd will cheer, no doubt. On WrestleMania weekend in 2013, He worked Roderick Strong in one of the great Jehovah Promotions freestyle matches ever. He would come back later alongside his large friend and his Republican pal. He is the machine gun, Carl Anderson, closing out the LNG all-time ROH draft. There you go, folks. Playing the hits here on the Grin. What a time. Now, as we put a bowl on this, in a minute we're going to pitch our rosters, and the way we'll probably do this is we'll do 1 and 5. So Alex and I will be one poll, and then we'll do the middle 3 as a separate poll, because it won't let us do all 5 and 1. Before we do that, some of the names the Young Bucks did not get drafted. Cody Rhodes did not get drafted. Jay Lethal, Jay Wyatt, Jonathan Gresham, Kushida, I don't know, Lance Storm, Shelton Benjamin, Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole, bye. Hanson and Rowe, the current fucking Raw champions, wild. Keith Lee, it's
Madison Rain.
Man. Your delivery on that was crazy.
we still have PCO, Brody King,
Xavier
Jericho.
Yeah.
Brody King. Yeah. Zack Sabre Jr.
Silas Young.
Well, yeah. Wild times. The Kingdom, Alex's favorite team. Rocky Romero. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And for my CMLL friends, you still got Volador Jr., Stuka Jr., Atlantis Jr., Titan.
For my CMLL friends. It's fucking awesome. Right, so we're going to start with Alex and myself. We're going to put that poll up, and then while you guys vote, we're going to let the other guys pitch their roster. So, Alex, I'll let you go first, mate. You were the first. You got you won the race and such. You had the first pick. Tell the people why they should vote for your roster. Alex, take it away.
It's truly just an embarrassment of riches here. Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, Christian Cage, Abyss, Jushin Thunder Liger, Raven, for the, going back to the, I remember back in my day, that type of thing. We got Petey Williams, Jeff Hardy, who I've never understood it, but has always been a massive draw, and people will just galvanize behind like it's no one's business. Homicide with Julius Smokes, one of the great true pairings of a wrestler and a manager. The Necro Butcher, one of the all-time great brawlers. Paul London. If you've never experienced Paul London in his Ring of Honor Prime, you have no idea what you're missing. We got the Motor City Machine Guns in there. Jimmy Jacobs with Lacey, another great manager-wrestler pairing. Sarah Del Rey and Daphne tearing up the women's division. And one of the true great stars of his time, would-be stars of his time, in Dalton Castle. And then if you just like shit getting fucked up, we got Super Dragon there too. And some influence from the East. We got Shima in here too. So, I mean, anything you could want as a wrestling fan, it's here. And if all you want to see is flipping pile drivers, Petey Williams is there.
It's hard to argue with that, but the only problem is what I want to see. I want to see that Dax Harwood, Steve Corino TV main event. That's what I want to see. I want to see.
Either.
Yeah, I want to see Americana. But look, these rosters are all great. The one thing I would say that I'm proud of, I think I have some balance here with the women's division, right? Athena, Kong, Mercedes, Roxy, and of course Willow. The tag team, I've got Briscoes, FTR, and I could, even though it's a time mesh, you have obviously the history of Hero and Claudio. And if there's a top guy that can compare with Samoa Joe, I think it is Bryan Danielson. So I think this is a close race. The chat may disagree. Okada, if he gets out of bed, could be spectacular, no doubt about it. Will Ospreay as a young gun, an electric professional wrestler, no doubt. Hangman Adam Page right alongside him as emerging pieces. Eddie Edwards throwing knife-edge chops. Adam Pearce throwing cutting promos and putting on holds. And, of course, most importantly, the crown jewel, alongside James Gibson, who's a good hand, is, of course, the machine gun, Carl Anderson, who will be, we're talking G1 finalist on the heels of it. Sports-style presentation, Blue Trunks gun. It don't get any better than that. It's going to be a hell of a race. It's myself, it's Alex. That poll has now begun. Please vote in our live chat. There you go, folks. It's available right now. Alex and myself. Vote accordingly. Okay. Let's now, in the meantime, let the lads pitch their own roster because we're going to put you three guys as a separate poll, and then the winners will face each other. Khalid, why should people vote for you when they get the chance in a moment?
Oh, man, look, man. Start off. 1 in 1 million Tanahashi. All right. This is 2015 Tanahashi. I really want you to think about that. 2015 Tanahashi. He's damn near God status, if not. Then we have Mr. ROH himself, Roderick Strong, which, I mean, you can pick any Roderick at this point. At this point, we can say, early on, we can say 2015 before he went to WWE, and we can say now he's a dog regardless. Then we get into Kevin Steen, who should have left WWE, but I won't get into that. But just know in this promotion, which by the way is running intergender matches, Kevin Steen versus Queen Aminata, no DQ, is getting ran. And it's going to be nasty. It's going to be a show. All right. And then we got Shibata. Are you really finna miss Shibata versus Hechicero? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? We're doing that? That's okay. Odd. All right. But Go Shiozaki, Shingo, we got your strong side. We got your Noah. We got your Dragon Gate. Mayu Iwatani. Come on now. Nothing needs to be said there. Mayu Iwatani versus Dragon Lee. It's going to get gross. All right. It is going to get nasty. God. Absolutely ridiculous. Then we also have Dragon Kid. I didn't even bring up Nakajima yet, but Nakajima versus Hiroki Goto. I'm going to let that simmer. I'm gonna let that simmer for you. Come back to me. If you don't vote for me, you might have some issues. You
missed out. Wow. I love it. I love the matchmaking on the fly. Great sell, no doubt about it. Manny the Hooper. Again, wonderful view. What's your pitch, brother?
My pitch is Nigel, Takeshita, and Davey versus Kobashi, Kenta, and Morishima. That's one match I have envisioned for this. I mean, I just feel like I just have a whole bunch of fucking bangers on this card, man. That's not even talking about, Tyler Black, Christopher Daniels, Bandito, Mystico. I mean, I just feel like I just have an incredible roster from top to bottom.
And, I mean, your history speaks for itself, no doubt about it. Brainbuster, round out. Last call on voting for this first matchup. Buster, take it away.
I feel like I've got a very balanced roster, so whatever style you want, it's there, brother. I got the top of the card, AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, Generico, Nakamura, Swerve. So, big stars at the top level. I got, if you want just brute force, dumb bumping, I got Jack Evans, low key, Marufuji, Masato Tanaka. I got a bit of Lucha, Mortos, Ultimo Guerrero. I mean, not necessarily Lucha, but I can also throw Jack Evans in there with Mortos. Ridiculous. Matt Sydal as well. I got a bit of strong style with, Otani and Ishii and Tanaka, like I said, Nakamura, things like that. And then I got a good women's division. Hana Kimura, Izumi, Hazuki, and Candice LeRae taking ridiculous bumps, okay? So, yeah, I think I've got a nice balanced roster. Whatever you want to see, it's there, brother.
The Candice LeRae pick is honestly totally fine. It's just for the way that she's slotted now, it feels ridiculous. It's just strange.
Listen, guys, she's gonna take a fucking powerbomb.
She will. Yeah,
she'll knock it through a table.
Stunt his stomach.
It's gonna rock.
Crash his stomach. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, the results are in, folks. The results are in. With 55% of the votes advancing to the final two is Contrarian Alex heads through.
Man,
was a close race,
Joe.
but yeah, two great rosters, bro. I have no argument. I mean, you have Samoa Joe too, so I'm kind of winning, right? In a lot of ways spiritually. All right, Alex moves forward. We're going to set this poll up here. We got Khalid, we got Buster, and we got the Hooper, and then we're going to wrap this up with the final two. Give me 1 second here. Buster, feel dead air. You're in charge.
Joe seemingly didn't rig this one, guys. It's not a popularity contest. Nice to see. We're on a level playing field here, folks.
My draft record is 1-10, dude. Come on.
That one's a big one. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, true.
It's nice to see that he's not stealing votes.
Yeah, democracy.
Yeah.
Okay, Buster, Khalid, Manny, vote. The poll is now up. You guys can go vote. Frills race here, and the winner, of course, will be meeting Contrarian Alex in our final two. God, watching the votes come in initially is horrifying. My goodness, it just swung in about 8 different directions. Chat, in the meantime, I'm glad to tell you that our friend Manny the Hooper has some great advice as to how you can show us that you've enjoyed this video. Perhaps a button you can click. Manny, tell the people about it.
You scared me for a second. I had no idea what you were trying to throw it to me. But hey man, just like that like button. That's all you show some love, show your support, and just that's all you can do, man. Just like the button.
And as Buster, as you know, if you've done it already, don't.
Yes. Yeah, because this is last call.
Yeah, last call. There you go. All right, folks. We got
Shoot's comment up.
Shoot said Buster's in a group with Manny and thinks he's going to get a fair vote.
Why? So does Khalid. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I think the idea is that, you're more well versed in the Hooper, the lore of Hooper, and the way he kind of. Look at how smug Manny is over there. Look how confident he is. Just grinning, having a little victory lap, eating some, popping himself.
I think my roster's good.
All right, we have as many votes as we did the first time around, so we're going to call this in a minute here. We'll give it a little bit more time. Folks, in the meantime, let me do some plugs. I'll do some, more in our second vote here, but this Sunday, we have a free stream. I got a Sunday date on Manny the Hooper. I booked Manny for this Sunday. We're going to watch TakeOver. Remember, Manny? Nod, Manny. Remember? Yes. So, this Sunday, we're going to watch TakeOver Rival. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, NXT title on the line. Two of Manny's favourites. Live and free this Sunday. So, no LNG Gold gimmick there. That's going to be a free stream. So, check that out. And I'll give some more plugs later. But it's time for us to read the results. Because they are in. With 23% of the votes is, unfortunately, my favourite, Brainbuster.
You guys are misogynists.
And in at second, with 34% of the votes, is his cohort on the Great Graps podcast, Khalid. And the victor of this second semi-final, of course, you guessed it, Manny the Hooper. Look at him. With 41% of the votes. And that means it's time for Alex opposite Manny here in our final two. Alex, do you have any final words to the people before I put this poll up?
I've been here before with Manny. I just take election. I'll accept the results of a real election, but I know that anything with Manny is not real. It's a fake election.
Okay. Interesting tone you took there, I must say. Okay, Manny, do you have any final words for the masses?
Just leave it in the people's hands.
The poll is now up, folks. Vote away. Alex or Manny, there can only be one winner of the all-time ROH Draft. It's been a great, great time tonight. Just to quickly circle back to plugs and such for upcoming grins. Next Friday, the Chamber Carousel. If you enjoyed the Rumble Tumbler, you're in luck. We're going to watch some Chambers in rotation there. We're going to do the random gimmick. There's obviously going to be some really good ones. There's going to be some really bad ones. That should be a hell of a time. I booked Manny for that too. Hopefully he remembers. Manny's going to be a rich man. One. Yeah, you're going to be a rich man, dude, this month. It's going to be glorious. I love it. So that's coming up, and the votes are coming in, folks. We're going to leave this for a bit longer. How many votes have we got? We're almost at our number that we got in our prior ones. So this is your time to vote, folks. There can only be one winner of the all-time Ring of Honor draft. It can be either Contrarian Alex or Manuel the Hooper. Two of the greats.
Important election of our lifetime.
and it's almost time to call this once again. Final call on votes. And then we'll be getting on out here. We hope you've enjoyed this show. We hope you haven't pushed the like button twice, because that means you haven't done it once. But I think it's time. I think we can call this as we hit 40 votes here. That's been our kind of rough number. With 38% of the votes, and at second is Manny the Hooper, which means Contrarian Alex from his deathbed has erased his claimed victory here 62% of the votes. Alex, you've done it, brother. You have claimed the all-time Ring of Honor draft. Congratulations. Your comments.
Losing all professionalism, like when Tom Hooper won for the King's Speech, and he just like started like crying in his seat like a little bitch. That's me right now. Like, no, man, I've played this game before, as many on the Late Night Grin. Going against Manny is not. You just assume you're going to lose it. So I want to thank the producer, the man behind the magic here, Shane McMahon, and I want to thank all the people that have made this possible and my fellow nominees. Man, this shit's fun, dude.
It really is so fun.
Yeah. It's also awesome, like beating Manny, because he just has this hold on the general public that can't be conquered. So, fuck you, Manny. I win.
Joe has a good comment. It's like the Eagles, just beating up on the Chiefs. Just
that's right.
End of an era, Manny. Any comment, mate?
Look, man, the people, they have their right to vote. It's a democracy, but I will be making phone calls after.
Confirm shoot. Your faults.
Done, Manny. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
I will say the first time I didn't draft Necro Butcher, I lose. So, it's just.
Your reign of terror is over.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Alex this happy about results since November. This is a great night for the Contrarian Alex. A great night for the Late Night Grin. I'm proud of the chat for finally doing the right thing.
The people have spoken. They picked a winner finally, and here we are. Manny the Hooper, more like Manny the Pooper. Time to get out of here.
Awesome.
My other loss on this show was I wasn't even here for.
And here's the good thing. Here's the good news for you, Manny the Hooper. You're not going to have to wait long to attempt to reclaim your crown, your throne, because in April we are running back the all-time all-star draft. We're going to try and get 10 grinners on for that. We're going to go all-time all-star. Anyone on the board you want, and that's Manny. That was your, you claimed championship in that last year, so you have a chance to reclaim that and retain that belt, I should say. But that will be in April. So much to look forward to here in the land of grins. Okay, it's been a wonderful time. Let's do some plugs. Let's get on out of here. Contrarian Alex, tell the people about the Contrarians, and specifically, I should note, Tough 20, new episode dropped today, brother. I mean, Team Couture, we're in shambles.
Oh, dude, y'all are looking rough. But yeah, first and foremost, Joe, thanks for having me, and fellow contestants tonight. It was a good time. I always love doing this shit. But yeah, we are thecontrarians.com. We're recording coming up our episode of Halloween Resurrection, where, like, if you've never seen that movie, it's a fascinating, like, behind the scenes, way more than the movie itself. But yes, the offshoot of the Contrarians is Tough 20. We're just about halfway through, but a new episode dropped today that had the very famous / infamous Chris Lieben versus Josh Koscheck fight that happened the same night that Batista signed his contract to fight Triple H at WrestleMania. So there's a lot of interesting discussion in that episode. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's myself, Joe, known Twitter personality Steve, and of course my co-host Julio on the Contrarians. And it's not long format like we typically do here on Late Night Grin or on the Contrarians. Very bite-sized episodes, so easy to catch up on. We are thecontrarians.com, the Contrarians on any of your podcatchers, at Contrarian Prime on any social media. Be sure to check it out. It's been fun. I don't know if you've been listening to them as they drop, but it's as much as we've done this stuff, you can tell, like, in our first few episodes, we still aren't really sure what to do. And by this point in it, we're just like fucking around and whatnot and having a good time with it. So it's it's been a lot of fun.
Well, I said this to you, like, it was a unique experience for me because I've done a million shows with you, but I'm used to listening to you and Julio. So it was weird sometimes. It felt like I was intruding, but Steve was great. Obviously, it was great to do stuff with him. And I could feel that we were getting more comfortable. And once we got our format down and we got our little bits sprinkled, it was great. So I recommend it. I've seen some of the grinners checking it out. We are going to still do a kind of little crossover grin along for that, right? So that's going to be fun. That'll be coming up. There's no rush really because the beauty of the format is there's one every week, so we've got some time ahead of us. But we will be doing that for Gold members in particular. So very, very fun. Very, very fun. Khalid,
I was
tell
about
the
to say,
people. Yes, mate, go on.
no, just real quick. Also, Tuesday, Grin Grappler, Ric Flair versus Ricky
Yes.
Steamboat. Yeah.
Yes, which is going to be a very interesting adventure, I feel. Very, very interesting. It's going to be different, definitely. Khalid, tell the people about the Graps podcast. Buster, feel free to chip in. Obviously, we see Buster an awful lot on this platform. So, Khalid, I'll go to you first. But the Graps podcast, you guys are doing some great stuff over there. Tell the people about it.
Yeah, we have coming soon. I think I don't know if we're doing it this weekend. I think we said
Next Sunday.
next Sunday. Next Sunday, we are doing Majima's, aka me, the Puro time capsule, where we'll be covering the entire career of Emi Sakura. We'll be live. We'll be watching 3 matches spanning throughout the whole career from the late 90s, 2000s, up until early 2010s. We run a nice ship over there. It's a very nice channel. It's a very good experience. I stream on Twitch, MXXJIMA. Do a lot of gaming. And yeah, that's it.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't get to check it out as much as I'd like to. I hear great things about the Graps because, I mean, the watch-along ones in particular is just a hangout. So those of you that like the stuff we do on Gold, it's the exact same tone and temperament, just talking Graps. But the difference is Khalid will really bridge the gap historically in terms of the matches you're watching. You're going to get a bit of a history lesson, and then you can hang out and watch the matches with the lads. So I implore you to check it out. I've said this before, and I'm not trying to embarrass him. Khalid is probably the most underrated voice in the space because he has no interest in being anything but underrated. He's not trying to play the game or he has no interest in about Dwayne The Rock Johnson's latest segment. He just loves wrestling. Yeah. And it comes across if you hear him talk about it. So go watch the Graps podcast. And hopefully we get more of their wonderful dynamic here on the Grin. Buster, anything you'd like to add to that plug, mate?
Also next month, we'll pin the day down soon, but Cage Match Chronicles FTR will be happening.
They're quite good, huh?
I
like them a lot. I like them a lot, man. I was real happy to get them tonight, I gotta say. Confirm shoot. Anything you'd like to add if you're still here?
I'm here.
Good, wonderful. And if you'd like to plug, mate?
Tuesday, 5 p.m.,
Yes.
Late Night Grin Gold. I don't know what tier because I don't pay attention to that.
Grin a circle, brother. Big boy tier.
That's
Big
good
boy
to know.
tier.
I'm in it for the art, not the money.
Could have fooled me.
Can't relate.
WCW lives. We're coming off
I feel you shoot.
Financially successful and critically panned Bash at the Beach pay-per-view.
Yeah. Fucking Shane Helms.
I have went back to the drawing board. I have a big surprise on Tuesday.
Oh.
We will be signing a former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. So tune in for that. And yeah, that's about it. You can follow me on Blue Sky if you're on that fucking thing. You're one of the 8 people that still goes to it. It's at confirmshoot.latenightgrin.com. You can follow me on Twitter too. I don't post anymore, but
yeah,
you could try.
I've started to like not at you, like you've just left, you know.
Yeah, I think my account's locked actually, so I don't even think you can follow me.
It is.
Yeah,
you use the locked thing. Remember that purple you used it for a few weeks ago?
Yeah. So you get what you get, I suppose.
Matt, you should give me your login for when I go to Vegas. I'll just post all my shit from your account.
It's not a bad idea. I'll think about that.
Yes, it depends on the price, really, but we'll see. Manny the Hooper. As I mentioned, you have upcoming dates. You've been all over the channel recently, and it's been a pleasure. The audience has loved it. You are on Sunday. You are on next Friday. Is there anything you'd like to plug personally, though, Manny?
Right now, I'm like the 2013 Heat, man. No, 2013 Spurs when we lost to the Heat. So I will be coming back, and I'll be going on my campaign to the finals next month when we do this next draft. But it's been a tough week.
Yes, right.
From the second plane hitting my tower. With Wimby going down for the year. So,
Jesus,
you all right, Bob?
And then what happened today with work with my boss, but if anything, just go support my last work, on the Valentine's show. And we just call it a night.
I still haven't watched it because I'm told it would be a bad idea. I just want you to... It got good reviews, is what I understand, so that's what matters. All right, there you go, folks. We'll be back live and free this Sunday. NXT TakeOver Rival Grin Along should be a hell of a time. We've got a full schedule next week for Gold members. Hit the link below, sign up, there's a crazy amount of shows we do over there. Just next week, we have Full Sail Behind. We have WCW Lives, as Matt mentioned. We have School of Wrestling. And, of course, free next week, we have Grin Grappler, as Alex mentioned. So, much going on.
Hey, Joe,
if
who
you
won?
haven't already. Contrarian Alex won. I was
Okay,
actually going
I
to
was-
circle
I was
back
thinking-
to that.
Oh,
but,
sorry.
can't be trusted to even host the show.
Remember,
anymore,
you have now you have a bullseye on your back. Now you know how
Yeah.
it feels to be up top.
Heavy lies the crown.
Yes,
I have to contest that claim, Alex. You did not win tonight. As always, the winners were our loyal fans, the Grinners.
Oh,
so true, bro.
There you go,
So
yeah.
true. Great call. There you go, folks. Congratulations to Contrarian X and you. Congratulations to all of you for having this wonderful show we've produced tonight. And if you haven't liked already, this is the time. Feel free to leave a comment and tell us who we missed, because we certainly missed some heavy hitters. So on and so forth. Do all those YouTube things to help us out a lot. We appreciate you. We love you. Have a great weekend. Keep grinning. All how. Enjoy this outro, folks. Goodbye.